Telefang. Telefang's that Pokemon. It's that not Pokemon game. It's neither Pokemon nor Digimon, right? Instead of the monsters being in the ball, you call them on the phone. It's like, hang on. Beep 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 beep. Hello, yes? We need you here. Pikachu, we need you. Whenever I call a Pokemon, it's a booty call. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Aren't the lyrics, you used to call me on my cell phone? It's you used to call me, right? Is that what it is? I don't know. I gotta be honest, I have never heard that song in full ever at any point. I've only heard the Kit Boga version where the scammer says like jail phone because he's fucking Indian that can't talk right. You used to call me on my jail phone. I don't know what it is. That's the music video to that song. That's the one the meme is from, right? The Drake when he's like that. That's the one, right? That is Drake, right? That's the guy. It's the rapper. I know these things. You haven't heard it in 10 billion years. Yeah, the last time I heard Hotline Bling by Drake, that was during the Precambrian, I think. Rings a bell. I don't know. It's been a while. It's been a while. I don't think life had migrated to land yet. I don't think. So, like I said, give or take, a couple of years. So, anyways, how's everybody doing tonight? You guys getting enough oxygen in there? You guys doing all right? That Rex emoticon that we have on Franker Faces, I kind of forgot that we had it. Because that's one of the ones that, like, I feel like back when the restrictions we had on emoticon slots was like a thing I worried about. Rex was one of those ones that was like always on the chopping block, but then Franker Faces just kept upping our limit and it just kept expanding, and now it's like we have more slots than we have emotes for. Every emote that has ever existed on this channel is now back on Franker Faces, and we still have like 78 slots that are not taken. So, whatever. Who cares? I gotta get off my ass. I think this weekend, I got a 3-day coming up this weekend. I got Friday off. Because my doctor's adjusting my medication dosages, and I feel like absolute shit, so I just need to take Friday off because my allergies are acting up, and I'm rubbing like hydrocortisone cream on my face and stuff like that because it's all itchy everywhere, so it's like I'm not doing good. I need a 3-day weekend to kind of just eke out a little bit more than a little bit more rest than I can get. So I'm gonna see if I can do some get some work done on the emotes or some other stuff that I owe other people. I want to at least knock out a couple of things. Tuna Boat Tony's got a new website. I need to help him fix that. Yeah, that's the thing. Benadryl and all those over-the-counter things, they don't actually work on me. They don't work. I have tried every name brand, because I had this problem last year too, and it went away for a few months. I've tried every name brand over-the-counter allergy medication, and its generic store equivalent. I did that first, because I was like, well, that's the thing is I was like, I bought the store brand generic versions. It's the same shit in the same capacity, the same amount, but it doesn't, the pink pill doesn't say Benadryl on it. It doesn't fucking matter. And when that didn't work, I went and bought actual Benadryl, actual Zysol, fucking Claritin, Zyrtec, all that. None of that shit worked. I don't know what my problem is. So, if you take enough Benadryl to work, but not for allergies. Yeah, I'm just gonna be knocking back, just be eating them like Pez, Get a little Pez dispenser, a little Mickey Mouse one, put the head back, and put my Xannies in there. People probably do that. There's probably like the worst kind of person you can think of probably does that and like brags about it on Blue Sky about how much they do that. Guys, look how quirky I am. I put my Xanax, put my Buspirone in a Pez dispenser. Fuck you. Anyways, so we're doing WarioWare. We're playing WarioWare Mega Micro games for the Game Boy Advance. It's the first one that came out. We are knocking out the achievements on RetroAchievements for WarioWare, and it's we basically got like it's just mostly just like clearing the board. All the only achievements we don't have are the ones for getting the little stamp, the little clear stamp on all the games, and they do it by chapter, by character. So I think we did like Dribble, the first half of Wario, and we did Jimmy's, and then we got like Mona, Cat, Crygor, Orbulon, the one I'm forgetting, and then the second half of Wario. We got all those. So we're gonna work on those. Like I said, we did 3 of them. We did 3 chapters on Monday. And we did get stuck on some of them, like the baseball ones. I don't know what it is about baseball in this game, but I suck at it. I really suck at baseball, and I don't like it. I'm trying to think. We looked at some of the games at the end of Monday's stream to kind of preempt like which ones might give me trouble. And there's a couple that I might get stuck on, but they have clear scores of like 10 points. So even if I get hung up on them, you get 4 lives, so you can screw up 3 of them before you get a game over. And when you screw up, you do get a point. You do advance on anyways on the 3 you mess up on. So really, all I have to do is make it to number 7 on those ones where it goes up to 10, and I can throw the last 3 or just screw them up and still make it to 10. So I'll still get there. So it kind of factors out. You know what I mean? So we're gonna hop into that, and then the only other achievement we're missing is the one for getting the high score in Puro 2. The mini game, the little bonus game, and you only unlock that once you get a clear stamp on all of the other games. So we can't do that one until we get all this. That's going to be the last achievement we get. I don't know if we're going to finish it tonight. Like I said, we did 3 on Monday, and there's like 6 chapters left. I don't think we're going to get 6 of them and Puro tonight. My best guess is we'll probably knock out like 4.5 chapters, maybe. Because a lot of the harder ones, like the baseball and shit, was like earlier in the game, so hopefully it won't be as hard. Anyways, we'll hop on over to the Retro Achievemento layout. There it is. Hey, look at that. You guys like that? It's cool looking, isn't it? Why isn't this working? Why? The light's not on. That was my computer, not yours. You guys, I don't know what the deal is with Windows. Every time I turn on my Windows computer, Windows by Microsoft, it doesn't fucking work. I don't know what the deal is. What's up with that? I buy a computer, I turn it on, but no Windows. What's the deal with that? My little dock. I have a powered. We had a rainstorm last night. I think the power must have gone out because the dock was off. Doesn't Jerry use a Mac? I don't actually know. Does he? Here we go. All right. So we're gonna go over to grid mode, and you see how in these ones we have the little spinning star. That means we got the clear score here. So we got all Wario the first half.
This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
I fucking cleared all these games on the first try. I really do this shit. I flipped a brick and built an empire. Come at me, I'll make you a statistic. I bought a monster truck out of Auto Trader magazine and paid for that motherfucker in cash. I was gonna say. So we got these 3. We did Dribble. So I figured we can do Mona, 9 Volt, Orbulon, Crygor, Cat, and then we have the second half of Wario as well. So looking at Mona's, the nose picker one, Gold Digger. See, this one's only 10 points. I might have trouble with this just because I get the timing bad all the time. The toast one, how much is toast? Toast is 15. So it's, this one's only hard because when you catch the toast, they take a bite out of the top corner on the side you catch, but it's still whole on the other side, so you get that weird, that discrepancy. You know what I mean? Where it looks like you can't look at the side that has a bite, you can't see that, but you can only see the non-bite, and you can't see the bottom until it launches, so it just makes the timing really weird. This little chicken pinch one, that's 15. This one just gets difficult because on the harder, on like level 3, he jumps at random and doesn't jump high enough sometimes. The bookmark one's gonna kick my ass. 10 points, I can foresee that one. The rest, I don't really know. Most of them are not that hard. Let's just hop into the paper airplane. 15 points. I can do this one. We actually did, there's a whole unlockable mini game based on the paper plane. So we got to like 100, 200 points or something on that. So the way these work is the little mini games, the little micro games, they have a level 1, 2, and 3. You think of it as easy, medium, and hard. And the way these work is that this is endless mode, the same game over and over again. And it goes easy, medium, hard, and it repeats that pattern. But every time it loops back around to easy, the game speed advances by 1 notch. So it does get slightly faster every time you play it. You notice we're on the 4th loop now. The plane's going a little bit faster. The music is speeding up. You can kind of tell it's getting a little harder. There's a rhythm to this one. There's a flow. And it always... Oh, say it. A little too close. Ooh, man. There we go. Okay, I think it's like 15, right? We got this. This one's kind of easy to preempt because you always start facing that same direction. Past a certain point, sometimes these games do get... Oh, dude. I definitely died right there. The games do eventually get to the point where they get too fast to actually win. You know... Alright, so this is Dry Eye. Clear Eyes is awesome. This one only has 10 points, which is weird, because it's not, like, super difficult, but it is a pain in the ass. This one you gotta put the little Visine drops in. And on each difficulty up, the bottle gets a little further up, and the eye, the almond shape is a little bit more pronounced. That's gonna be really hard to get that 3rd one. The good news is we only have to get, like I said, we only have to get to 10. It's alright. So it's gonna give us a point anyway, it's gonna push us on. As long as I can hit steps 1 and 2, I think I'm good. Good. It's okay. It's okay. Because it's gonna loop back around to stage 1. There we go. Got it. Good. We're gonna get exactly 10, because I don't think I'm gonna... Oh no, we'll get 11. Fuck it, we'll get 12. We're just gonna keep going, man. I hit my stride. There we go. 13. A lucky number. For some. I really want to get a Whataburger. I want to get, like, something to eat. I've been craving, like, Whataburger for the past, like, week. Thanks, Phil. Parking prowess. 10 points. Pull the car into the parking space. Violators will be towed at the owner's expense. Oh no! This one you gotta pull in. Look at these. If you park like that guy in the green car, I'm just saying, I should have permission to key your vehicle. If you're the type of person that parks in 2 spaces at once, I should have permission to key your car. I'm gonna run for president, and that's gonna be my thing. I'm gonna pass all kinds of... You guys think Donald Trump's executive orders are off the wall? I'm gonna do the craziest shit. Damn it. We're not minting the penny anymore? Okay, turns out we actually are, but only for one day, and you gotta wait in line at the bank to get one. We're gonna fucking Mr. Beast burger that motherfucker, okay? We're gonna get FOMO on the pennies. That's what we're doing. You don't want to miss out. You want to miss out on a penny minted in 2031. That's when I'm going to be president. It's 2031. You don't want to miss out on that penny. You know, we're only going to make a limited number. Only give them out to the first, I don't know, 20 people that show up at every bank in the country, you know? People putting that shit on eBay. One penny. The Draco presidential penny. You know, limited edition, collector, rare, hard to find, you know? Look, with 2 @ symbols for the O's. Classic eBay shit. Whoops. That's a curb. It's not really a wall. You can hit the curb. Doesn't matter. Alright, toast one. What do we need? 15 on the toast? Abort the toast. Okay, we're gonna try that again. It's better to catch it on the way down. That's my thing, is like... Because see, look, there's going to be a little bite. I honestly think it's better to let it go up and then catch it when it comes down. The bite's bigger on that. So it's going to go back to level 1. Full piece of bread. That's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to do this one. Will I still do Gatorbox as president? I will. There's going to be... But I'm not going to have the same username on Twitch. It's going to be POTUS, of course. But you can come, you know, do super chats and stuff on my channel. Because I'm still going to use Restream. You can watch on Kick. You can do super chats on YouTube. You can gift a sub on Twitch. You can do Twitch bits, Twitch pennies. We're going to do it all. And because I'm going to be a governmental organization, any Twitch subs that you gift to people, you can write those off as a tax thing. And I'll tell you what, if you subscribe to this channel while I'm president, I'll let you vote twice in the next election. That's a bonus. You get a perk. Only for people that subscribe, though. You get, for subscribing to my channel, you get all kinds of perks, like being able to legally reside within this country. When they take the big bite out, that's the hard one. It gets really hard when they do that. That's fine. I didn't have too much trouble with it. Okay, nose picker one. Who chomped that toast? I bet it was the guy from the little turtle guy that you like, Fandramon, that chomps all the different shapes. It was him. He took a bite out of that toast. He didn't think anybody would notice. He was like, all right, I want to put this bread in the toaster, but I got to take a bite right now. I got to try it. You know? Was that a Mitch Hedberg joke? When he was like, I want to meet the guy who created toast. This is a guy who took a bite out of bread and was like, it's not done yet. Put it back in. I'm gonna run with it. See if I can at least get the easy ones. Damn it. Oh, hang on. Fangirl wanted a dumb trivia fact. I'll do that after this. I missed that. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is how you don't play. I screwed it up. Let's get that dumb trivia fact. All right. Artists had to draw 6,469,000 952 spots for the 1961 Walt Disney animated film 101 Dalmatians. That's a lot of spots, dude. Could have done a different breed of dog, you know. I feel like after the first 250,000 spots, I'd be like, dude, we could just fucking, you know, golden retriever, something. You know, don't go on spots. Dash hound, you know, 101 dash hounds. That's funny. They're wiener dogs. People will like that. You know, why does it have to be Dalmatian? Fuck you, Walt. I cannot do this. Okay, we gotta restart. It's like the finger just barely fits in the nose. Like that, it just barely fits in there. You gotta hit it dead center. The finger, you get a little more leeway on level 3. The fingers are slightly thinner. I mean, that one's kind of a gimme. It's like the only one I've gotten. Good. Good. Nose. Perfect. Draco, why are you sucking at this one? It's not baseball. I was way off on that. I should have waited for it to come on the backswing. I don't know what I was doing there. Yep. That's about, I made it to 8. There's almost like a little bit of sway. Like when it comes back,
That's a lot of damage.
There's some acceleration on the hand. It's like it's not smooth. You know, he does have a, that time was too early. There is some granularity to the movement. Come on, dude. Breaking my balls. Is the game dropping my input? I pushed the block button. There's nothing I could do. Fucking online lag strats, okay? Hang on, we got someone telling me about Stream Boob. Ooh, okay, wait. Okay, Stream Boob can wait. Good. Alright, you're banned. I don't care. I'm gonna find out who owns. Look, bewildering. I thought it said light. Bewildering Thigh F. Letter F. Stream Boo. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna look up the domain, the who is on that. I'm gonna find out who owns that. I'm gonna dox you on the fucking Kiwi farms tonight. By the end of the night tonight. You better keep your eyes on the prospering ground. You're getting a thread, motherfucker. We're gonna send pizzas to your house. We're gonna dox you in 4K. All right. We're gonna find your fucking After Dark Twitter account where you post about all the fucking hentai you watch and all the stupid shit that I know you do. We're coming for you. We are an anonymous Expectus Petronius. I don't remember anything, and I don't forget anything either. We're coming. We're coming for you. Over 9,000. That's a threat. That is a actionable threat. Oh, you got a hold A. Whoops. There you go. You can't just press it. That's why I wrecked the train. Now who cares? That's like the first one where I crashed into it. That was me playing Densha They Go. That's objectively, it's like a cool game, but I'm so terrible at it. It's like if you're really into trains, if you are like genuinely like honest to God, like an autistic train person, Densha They Go, fantastic game. For me, too much to do. You know, you gotta like the special N64 controller because it has a special controller you gotta have to play it. You know, you gotta like turn the little handle. It's cool. It looks like a. Whoops. It's like a proper train. It's got all the controls. But you gotta do so much shit. It's not just like easing up on the throttle. You gotta like ring the bell. You gotta, you know. Yeah, one of the clouds is a whale. It is distracting. One of the clouds down there was a dog, I think. Good eye. He didn't even notice that. Geek Boy, he didn't notice that because he's too focused on the trains. He's the type of person that plays Densha They Go. He's enthusiastic about it. He's one of those, I believe in Great Britain, you people are called anoraks. Well, you can walk. The train's close enough. Don't need no credit card to ride that train. Alright, chicken pinch. 15 points. We'll see how he jumps. I think on level 1, he just always jumps. But on this one, he waits, and then on level 3, he does a flip, and you have to catch him at the apex. You have to catch him by the foot. And he also waits. He jumps at random. Yeah, see, so on level 1, he jumps as soon as he gets to the center. Level 2, he waits for a random period. And level 3, he waits for a random period, and he flips. I tried to preempt it. Damn it. Zero out of 10 game, no trains. Okay, I gotta get this guy. Fuck! Oh, man! I was one away. I was one away! Stupid chicken pinch, man. I gotta, honestly, Geek Boy, I think you might, you know, I think you're shit out of luck. I don't think there's any more games in WarioWare that have trains. Did they ever make any Thomas the Tank Engine games? Are there any of those?
Watch your profanity.
You're right, I'm sorry. Are there any Thomas the Tank Engine games? I can't think of any. I mean, what would you do in those games? Would it be like SimCity where you're like putting tracks down or something, or? Damn it. I know there's a lot of Thomas the Tank Engine like movies, like direct-to-video movies. When I worked at Blockbuster, we had one of them that always kind of eyed me down from the kids section. It was called Ultimate Christmas. I was like, I don't know, man. I'm sure it's probably a decent holiday if you get to watch Thomas the Tank Engine. Ultimate Christmas, though? I don't know. What is this, Frisbee? Why do they call it that? Why is it called Ultimate Frisbee? It's like the only thing that has that descriptor. What makes it ultimate? It's not even a cool Frisbee. If it was Ultimate Frisbee and it kind of had like the holographic sticker on one side, and you threw it, it was cool looking, you know? It's not even that. It's a boring... It's boring. You guys like Phantom Vision? It's a good game. That's really hard even on the slowest speed. Yeah, we featured Phantom Vision a couple of times in Extra Life, but it's one of those games that takes the same amount of time to beat it every time you play it. So there's really no point in featuring it multiple times. Great soundtrack, though. Excellent soundtrack. In a time before KH Insider having soundtracks for every game ever, I remember being on some video game forum. I mean, it might have been even a Sonic the Hedgehog fan forum, I think. Every time you posted or liked the post or uploaded a picture, like anytime you interacted with the website, you got like website currency. I think it was a Sonic site because you got rings or something. And you could spend those to do things like change the color of your username or put a little icon beside your user. You could do all sorts of stupid shit with it, and I didn't care about any of that. So I remember having like hundreds, probably over 1,000 posts on my account because this was like middle school, high school. I had nothing to fucking do, and I remember I had just like thousands of these website currency rings I never used. You could also give them to other people. Like if somebody made you like a drawing or something, or they made you an avatar, whatever, you can give them, you can choose, say, click on their profile and click the give button. And I was like, if somebody can give me the soundtrack to this game and rip it somehow, I will give you every single ring I have right now. I said, that is 18,740, whatever the number was. I was like, I will give you all of them right now if you can do that. And there were other people there that were much more obsessed with that community than I was, that were like clamoring, wanting to get the rings, and but they didn't have like the ability to like rip the game, because you would have to have like a line-in thing off the PlayStation into your computer to like rip the audio, and nobody could do that. So for the longest time, just didn't have that. Nobody got those rings. Sloppy salon, get that sloppy toppy. This is when you just mash A. Ooh, like that. It's good. Every time. Oh, I have a turbo button. I'm not gonna do it. That's cheating. I just want to see if I did. I like how there's the option to give them so many different hairstyles, and you just make them bald. Done. I mean, honestly, though, if you're going for the bald look, that's like the that's like the haircut that takes the least amount of time to do. Psst. Okay. that Japanese guy that was really good at like button mashing on the Famicom for who was the Star Soldier. You think he could do this really good? What a shitty game to be good at. That's all I've ever thought of. Like when I read about that guy, I'm like, that is genuinely a bullshit, terrible dog shit game. It's one of those games that's like right at home on those Power Player, Super Joy, Cool Baby, Famiclone things. It's like, this game actually sucks. It's not even worth stealing. Fuck you! Sorry, I pulled a Billy Mitchell there. Sorry. All right. This book one. Okay. The thing that gets me about this, you'll see it as the pages turn, the numbers, the graphics, it like the numbers on the bottom corners of the pages are static graphics and they don't move with the page. So they only appear when the page is not animating. You'll see. See, like it's weird because like when the 9 disappears, I think it's. See, I saw the 15 appear, and I want to press it when there's a 15. You know what I mean? Like I want to press it when the number's there, but you got to wait for the page. See, I didn't wait for the page was done turning. Okay, well we got it. I'm gonna be straight with you. I was mostly kind of playing this one, just kind of feeling it out. Kind of playing it by touch. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I don't like that one. That's probably one of the worst games in the game. Alright, this one though, Noodle-rama, 25 points, dude. Twirl all the pasta onto the fork. No dessert unless your plate's clean. Dude, you gotta... Spaghetti. The whole thing is spaghetti. You do that at the Olive Garden, they will ask you to leave. Oh, I'm ready for another plate. All you can eat, soup, salad, pasta, breadsticks. What do you get when you go to Olive Garden? What is that deal? Unlimited soups, bottomless. Is it soup, salads, and breadsticks? Pasta's got to be in the deal too, right? I swear to God, that's the thing they do. Do you just show up to Olive Garden and is it just like Golden Corral and they just bring the food to you? Like you just say, "I'll whatever this is, the minestrone. I'll fucking have that. Take a plate of your finest fucking Chef Boyardee. Who cares? I'll have the beefaroni." Just, you can ask for anything at the Olive Garden. They'll just bring it to you. Who cares? You can ask for something from next door. You know, it's like, can you bring me a burrito from the Chewy's next door? Well, I'll take one of those. When you hear your family, all right? Bobbity, boobity, bobbity. Oh, we get that spaghetti. You know what's really fucking with me here is that this, it looks more like a ball of yarn than a thing of spaghetti. This is also a really specific reference. It looks like the weird floating red hairy enemy from Bubba and Styx that's in the warship. You have to use to cross like the shock floor with. You have to like knock them onto it so you can use them as a platform. I guarantee, well, out of the people watching right now, none of you have played that game. But maybe when this goes on YouTube after the fact and there's just like a trickle of people that watch this shit, maybe you know what I'm talking about. He looks like a dodgeball with like at least a shave. That's what he looks like. Spaghetti. Spaghetti? Papa Sketty. Reflex used to say that all the time when he was a toddler. I don't know what that means. Is it like a cartoon character? He would say Papa, like Grandpa, like Papa, Sketty. Like spaghetti, Papa Sketty. I asked him what he was saying when, like, back in the day. Yeah, Papa Sketty. He would say that. I don't know what that is. Like, I've never really pursued it. I've never followed up on him, like, in the 25 years it's been since he was saying that shit. But, like, I think about it sometimes. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, you look over at the clock, it's like, ah, it's 1:47 in the morning. I need to fucking go to sleep. I've been laying in bed for 2 hours. I got work tomorrow. Who is Papa Sketty? It's making my thumb hurt. That's Sketty. There, this is it. Next level strats. We're rolling the D-pad. This will be the one we get to 100 on. Spaghetti's going faster and faster. Olive Garden, we're gonna eat them out of house and home. They're gonna go out of business. They're gonna ask us to leave. It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that sushi restaurant that I got. They cut me off when I was in Vegas at the taping of BattleBots because I was eating them into destitution. Restream has lost connection to every chat. I gotta fix that after this. I can't see it. We're doing this, all right? I can see Twitch chat. That's all I can see. If you guys are watching on Kick or YouTube, I'm sorry. This is important, okay? We're gonna get spaghetti. Hey, Ella Breed. I can see you there in Twitch chat. We're gonna make it to 100. We're gonna have 100 spaghettis. This game doesn't speed up anymore, by the way. It's done going fast. This can just do this forever. All right, come on. Okay, we'll do them. The big 1-0-0 high score, 100 spaghettis. Okay, spaghettis for everybody. I'd like to inquire about the dessert. That's where they get you. That's the one thing. You go to the Olive Garden, you're like, yeah, just fucking bring the whole pot of soup and just keep scooping that shit in here. As I take a bite, ladle another one in as I do it. Just stand here and do it, okay? They'll do that for free as long as you pay the cover charge to come in and eat all their shit, but they won't give you free dessert. That's the meatloaf. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. That's Olive Garden's version. They will give you whatever the fuck you want if you pay for the all-you-can-eat thing, but they won't give you free dessert. They'll charge you for each slice of the cheesecake you want. That's what they do. I feel like chat's working. Let me... Restream reconnected. Let me put Berto in chat. Okay, yeah. It just disconnected for a second, so the few messages that did get sent didn't go to the aggregator. I didn't miss anybody's messages. Okay, just checking on you guys. Man, I'm parched. Let's get down. I'm full. Let's do the right in the eye. 10 points. It's easier. It is easier to get 10 points on this fucking impossible eye through the needle minigame than it is for a wealthy man to enter the gates of heaven. Austin 3:16. Nice and easy. Nice and... Oh, fuck. That's me doing it in real life. Up. Hey, Jaggy. Good to see ya. We're threading the needle here. Literally, threading the needle. Also, for the record, I wasn't breaking things. That was Restream that was disconnecting from my chat. Ah, damn it. You're actually sewing stuff right now? Oh, there we go. We're in there. We got this. See, I know a little bit about needlepoint. I have fixed things before. I've done like restorations on like, you know, plush toys and all that, and I've fixed buttons and on clothes, and I've done that kind of shit. And I've always had a hard time threading needles, and now that I can't see out of one eye, I just can't do it at all. So I really do need that like fucking Susan B. Anthony, whatever the fuck that thing is that has a little wire on it. You pull it through and then pull it out. I cannot do it without that. I came, I saw, I got 30 points. Bird. That's Twitter. That's where the Twitter bird lives. This is a tricky one. Can you make it go faster if you go like... I mean, maybe? I was trying to see if like you have to like let it complete the stroke. You know what I mean? Like if you pull it back too quickly, does it not, you don't get a full cut. It seems like you can just do it back and forth really fast and it works. That Nightbot response about Twitter still works after all this time. Holy shit, Nightbot, it's called X now. They don't call it Twitter anymore. I think that command, I think that one got disabled. The Twitter one's still, I don't know which ones work and which ones don't. I gotta fix it. I gotta do that this weekend or something, or tomorrow when I get time after work. I don't know. Nightbot doesn't have his own command as far as I know. The one, yeah, it's exclamation commands is the one you're looking for. Come on. Sawing them logs. Why is that a euphemism for sleeping? Sawing them logs. Yeah, they're sawing log. What is that? I don't know why do people say that. But when you say, if you're really tired and you're like, I'm gonna take the big sleep, that means you're dead. But that doesn't mean going. But it's called sleep. That's not sleeping. This is. Oh my God, it's making Dan hurt. This seems like one of those ones that you can play endlessly if you do it right. Is it because the cutting of logs, it sounds like snoring? Is it really just that simple? I disagree. I don't think it does. It's like, why are people counting sheep too? Is that like... I mean, I think the logic behind that is like you just do something boring and it helps you go to sleep if you count sheep. But it's like, why are you counting sheep? You can count anything. You can count raccoons, you can count dogs, you can count kitty cats, you can count birds. You could count the logs that you've sawn. Sawed? What's the past tense of saw? Is it sawed? Sawn? This one also accelerates to a certain point and then it stops. We could get 100 on this. I don't want to though. Get 6. You want to get 69? Well, I've overshot it now. I've overshot it. It didn't end on 69. You got 73 there. That's better. That's kinkier than 69. Okay, fellas. Next time you're alone with the lady, tell her you want a 73. All right. Douse the house. You're on fire, not literally. Douse the house. I have it on good authority that the beta test version of this, when they were making this in beta, the prototype WarioWare, this game was called Daddy's Cummies. Read that one on cutting room floor. Those people don't lie. What was the clear score? Was it 15? don't know anything. I'm dumb. I think, honestly, this is like one of my favorite games in WarioWare. This little fire hose one. It's funny. It's cute. It gets kind of hard when you have to do two. Like, the levels 1 and 2, where it's just one fire and one is bigger than the other, like, that's fine. But when you gotta put out the two little ones, that's the tricky one. That's where it gets tricky. Put it out. Put out the fire. Palm Cruise, use your witchcraft to put the fire out. What I like to do after I put out the fire, watch. This, right there, straight up, that's called challenge pissing, okay? That's if you can piss straight up and not get wet, you get no down payment at Big Bill Hell's Automotive, whatever. There's nobody aiming the hose is sentient. It's a snake. Soul Man. Good. Good. The movement of the foot is random. It's kind of one of those things where it's like if you... shit. Really? That's why this one's only 10 points. See, it's... Usually, you can kind of bank on just, like, hanging out to one side and not... You know... Not needing to worry about it. Really no... Ah, shit. Oh no, it's a big fat guy. E Honda on the beach. Uh-oh. They almost got me. Ah! Oh! That's okay, we got there. We got enough. Foot. This right here. This is the official minigame of Lava Dome 5. Shoutouts to Lava Dome 5. That's a very specific. Don't Google that. It's a very specific. That's a reference you either get it or you don't. Okay, if you don't get it, don't Google that. Whoops. Ah! Yeah, but you gotta spell out the number, Hades Flaming. It's F-I-V-E. Nighttime allergies, 20 points. I want to enjoy the evening, but my nose just won't stop running. Ew. Press A to sniff, okay? There we go. Look at that. Look at that loogie. You guys ready for level 3? 2 girls, 1 sniff. His flame is like, good lord, there's penis. P-E-N-I-C-E. I warned you. I warned you about the stairs, bro. I feel like, is this one like, do you button mash through this one? Because I feel like, I don't know, button mashing, she doesn't like... See, I feel like you have to, you don't... I think you mash it, like, as she sniffles, right? Maybe? I don't know. Because if you're just mashing it, she doesn't quite... Yeah, see, that time it didn't work. Yes, I think if you don't press it at the right time, I don't think it doesn't go up. They didn't tell you that. Like this, hey, like this status if you cry every time. Man, I lost on the... Oh, that was level 2. That time it went. That time right up her nose. Air supplies, 25 points. Where we dropping, boys? Fortnite dance. I wonder what the leeway is on landing on the back of that truck. How close, how much can it overhang before the game is like, nah, man? Airdrop that Amazon mac and cheese. I believe it's called Kraft Dinner in Canada. And we've had this discussion before. That ain't dinner. By itself, no. You gotta, like, jazz it up. That's like the very first TikTok I ever uploaded was the clip of me talking about, like, you can't call it that. You gotta chop up some hot dogs. You gotta put some shit... God damn it, that was the easiest one, too. You gotta put some shit in there. You know? You gotta add to it. You can't just... I mean, you can. You can just heat the box up and just eat the contents of the box and add nothing to it. That's not what... You know... That's smooth brain behavior. You gotta chop up a hot dog, you know. You gotta add some onions to it. Hell, I don't know. Mix in some goldfish crackers or something, you know. Give some texture. Also, yeah, I did just recommend putting onions in your Kraft mac and cheese. I don't fucking eat that shit. I don't know what you put in there. I don't like it. I didn't like it when I was a kid, and I definitely don't like it now, where all of the ingredients have been replaced with Red 40 and, like, whatever the shit is they put on Doritos. See, I don't like grilled cheese sandwiches. I don't like that. If you're gonna have a grilled cheese sandwich, just put a piece of bologna on it, too. Just put that, when you fry that, put that in there, too. And then you have a normal-ass, you just have a hot sandwich. Normal people don't eat grilled cheese. That's a weird thing. If you're eating grilled cheese, you're either like 6 years old and your mom made it for you, or something happened in your life. You just don't like cheese. I mean, I really, in a general sense, no, I don't like cheese. But contextually, I do like certain kinds of cheese. Toast the ghosts! 10 points. We gotta scare those ghosts, alright? Got him. This one's gonna look like shit to you guys because I think the game, you know, it flashes at 60 hertz, and I only stream at 30. What are you supposed to eat with tomato soup? I mean, in an ideal world, you wouldn't eat tomato soup. That's not really a food. You know, tomato soup is an ingredient. It's a base for other things. You put some oyster crackers in there. Put some goldfish in there. You know, maybe buy one of those soup kits. It has like the celery and the carrots and the onions that are already diced up. Just dump that in there when you heat it up. Eating tomato soup is like eating something that has like it's a soup that has nothing in it. It's just the watery part of the soup. There's no filling. That's like buying Oreos and scraping out the filling and eating just the cracker parts, which is what I do because I don't, you know, the cream historically I haven't liked it. It's too sweet. And nowadays, like I said, same thing with the Kraft Dinner. Whatever the fuck it's made out of now is worse than what it was 30, 40 years ago, and I still don't like it. eating plain tomato soup is like is like boiling water to make ramen with, and then you just don't put the noodles in the water, you just drink the water. It's like, yeah, you've got the first part, you got that part down, and it is possible to consume that on its own, but why would you do that? It's not finished. Get that ghost. Make these ghosts disappear. Oh no! Alright, 31. I think we only need a 10 for that, I think. I kind of went overboard there. This one. I like this one. Tilt and tumble. Is that Kirby? Kirby tilt and or tumble. Uh-oh. Do you used to just put your grilled cheese sandwich in the tomato soup and just mash it in there? I mean, that's... that is... It's like chaotic neutral behavior, I think. Like... I was gonna buy a gumbo base at the grocery store last week, because I was gonna make a big pot of it and kind of, you know, part it out in the little Tupperware bowls and bring it to work for lunch. And they didn't have the brand that I usually get, but they had the store brand here at the H-E-B. And I noticed, it's May, okay? It's May 2025. All of the gumbo bases they had, the stocks, the frozen stocks they had, they all expired in November of 2024. All of them that were in the freezer. I'm like, dude, nobody's gone through and inventoried this in half a year. So I didn't buy any. I have to make it myself. I'm lazy. It's not hard to do, I just don't like doing it. It's one of those things where it's like, if I can just buy the pre-made stuff and throw it in a pot in the kitchen while I'm doing stuff in here, I'm putting stuff away, you know what I mean? Folding up clothes. Multitasking, okay? It's min-maxing. I'm gumbo maxing, okay? Pompeii. Pompeii back. Guys, I love Imagine Dragons. My favorite song by Imagine Dragons. Oh, dead immediately, just like Pompeii. I like the JonTron thing when he's talking about Titanic, the disaster of the Titanic. He's like, that's like making a game about Pompeii. Little does he know, Imagic tried to do that on the 2600. There is a prototype. They didn't finish it. There is a prototype of a game for the Atari 2600 that's just called Pompeii. They tried to make a game out of it. God damn it. Pompeii scares me. Like, the thought of that. Like, Mount Vesuvius or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, not that I could just die randomly, you know, at any time. I mean, you can. I could die tomorrow from something unrelated, but, like, the fact that it's not so much that, but it's, like, the fact that you could just spontaneously die from some unforeseen disaster, and, you know, in your, like, the mark you leave behind, like, your remains could make it look like that right before you died, you tried to crank one more out right before you died. Like the guy that got buried in ash and it looks like he's jerking off. I'm like, I don't want that to be the mark I leave on the world. I don't want to be right on the head. I don't want to be the equivalent of the Pompeii jerk-off guy, okay? I don't want that to be me. But if you close your eyes, does it almost seem that nothing changed at all? Guys, I'm playing this. I really don't know how I'm going to be an optimist about this one. I feel like this was kind of luck. Kind of like, you know, run from the rock. I just tried to see if I could do that without moving that time. Wouldn't Pompeii for the Atari be a game you always lose? I mean, yeah. There's no winning. I don't remember how this one scales up in difficulty. I think the airbag... I think it gets smaller. Whoops. Must have been driving a Tesla. If you do it too soon, it deflates. Come on. I have to hit these next two. Okay, I think I got this. Need one more. Okay. Excellent. Excelente. You know what they don't tell you about when airbags deploy? Is that they have vents on the side in certain models of cars, because it's an airbag inflates because there's a small explosive charge in it that, and the expanding air from that is what causes it to inflate instantly. It's like a bomb going off in the steering wheel of your car, but in order so that it doesn't just explode like blow up like a balloon and just pop at the same time, it's vented all around the outside, like under it. As it deploys, the part where it like meets the steering wheel at the base, it's vented so that the rest of the hot air, the excess, just blows out. That will burn you. That will burn your skin. Definitely. I was in a collision a long time ago, and I got first and second degree burns on both of my arms from the airbag deploying, which is good because without the airbag, I'd be bitching about a different kind of injury, I'm sure, but, you know. Crack egg. Sunny side up. 15 points for the egg. Guys, can we get shout-outs in chat for the eggs? Hey! There we go. It's just a jumping off point. I like hard-boiled eggs. That's my favorite kind of egg. I don't really like deviled eggs. Those are hard-boiled eggs, but the yolk has been mixed with shit. Usually people mix it with like mustard. It's not, I don't know. The ingredients have to be good. If it's just like, if it's mayonnaise, I don't eat that shit. But, you know, if it's like made with mustard, I don't like, you know, hot dog mustard. I don't like that on eggs. I like Dijon that's kind of spicy. I like that. And of course you dash it with like paprika, cayenne, and stuff on top. I mean, deviled eggs are one of those, it's a gamble. Yeah, mayo, egg with your egg. That's what they do make mayonnaise from egg whites, right? It's like emulsified egg whites. Mayo's one of those things I really can't eat. I have like a I don't know what it is. I think it's whatever is used in like cheap mayonnaise is like an emulsifier. I can't eat that. My body is just like, nope, that's gross. Get this poison out of here. But like eggs are fine. It's just weird that like certain foods are fine until you start doing weird shit to them. Like dairy in a general sense I'm okay with, but like when it's like yogurt, okay, fine. Normal yogurt, fine. You know, even like Trix yogurt and Go-Gurt is mostly just sugar. It's not really, technically it is yogurt, I guess, but it's not really a thing. You know, normal ass yogurt, fine, but like Greek yogurt and the fancier ones with like the culture base in the bottom that you gotta break up and shit, I can't eat that because it'll make me sick because it's too weird. My tummy hurt when I eat that. You know, cheese, fine. Like basic ass cheese, like cheddar, Monterey, mozzarella, like normal ass, like regular cheese, fine. But like culture cheese, like blue cheese, no. And stuff like cottage cheese and all that. Sour cream, like what they do to it, I don't like that. I don't like any of that. I can't eat that. It makes me sick. It's weird. I get sensitive to stuff like that. All right, here we go. Fries with that. 15 points. Douse your fast food with ketchup for here or to go. People still say that? Will that be for here or to go? No, it's for. I'm picking up somebody's DoorDash. It's for neither. It's not even my order. Wait, hang on. You don't put ketchup on the shake. Oh, dude, what on the shake? Ew. That, I don't know. That's not normal. That's not normal people behavior. Can I go to Whataburger and get a new try the new ketchup shake? They have a banana shake at the Whataburger. It's kind of good. Yeah, they do a Dr. Pepper shake too. They make a lot of those. Yeah, and of course they do like a root beer. You know, vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, root beer, banana, Dr. Pepper. I think they did orange at one point, which is weird. They don't do more of those because their whole like brand identity is that everything's fucking orange. Did Wario copy the NSYNC minigame? I don't think so, because NSYNC they don't put ketchup in their milkshakes. I don't know, man. I wouldn't trust somebody who does that. That's like serial killer behavior. If somebody if I was on a date with somebody and they put ketchup in their shake, I would try to end that date as quickly as possible. That's the same thing. Like, that's the same energy. I'm gonna lose a lot of you guys. Maybe not a lot of you. Maybe some of you. Statistically, I'll lose a couple. People who dip their French fries in the Frosties at Wendy's. That is animal behavior. That is not a civilized person. Does not do that. I'm not okay with that. Okay, I don't consent to being exposed to that. Don't do that. That's gross. That's nasty. That's chocolate on a potato. Those, That's the same energy as getting Hershey's syrup and squirting it in a bag of Lay's potato chips. Same shit. You wouldn't do that? That's crazy. Crazy people do that, okay? So why are you dipping the French fries in the Frosty at the Wendy's? Nope. They do it in the commercial, Jaggy. They do it in the commercials because they're trying to normalize degenerate behavior, okay? They're promoting it. They're stomping out traditional American values, okay? They're promoting same-sex relationships, interracial relationships, dipping the French fries in the Frosties at the Wendy's, okay? They're putting chemicals in the water that are turning the frogs gay, all right? Sandy Hook was a hoax. That's how I feel brigading about. I feel like Alice John. Wendy's is woke. Wendy's has gone woke. Go woke, go broke. I don't want fries with that shake. No. Guys, it's important for you to go to the infostore.com and use the coupon. There's actually no coupon codes. Everything there is full price. Buy the brain pills, okay? I owe a lot of people $2 billion, so I really need to sell a lot of these fucking pills. Please buy my pills, okay? Buy them all. Sign up for, I'm talking, look, all the games. Look, I'm talking Raid, Shadow Legends. I'm talking War Thunder. we fucking went back to goddamn Pac-Man, okay? Coupon code InfoWars. Play any of those games, please. I need everything I can get. They're coming to take my house right now. What is that? Here we go. The brush off. 25 points for brushing your teeth. Federal agents are outside of my door. This is gross, man. If your teeth are this, look at this, man. If that's what your teeth look like, pull them out, dude. You're not taking care of them. You don't get to have teeth, okay? Pull them out. Get some dentures or something. We'll get you a year's supply of Fixodent, all right, on the house. Hades Flame, don't you dare quote that Wendy's commercial. Eat spicy goodness like a boss. Dude, that fucking... Even when they made that song was like not cool anymore, man. Like, who fucking cares? And then that meme format, impact, upper text, bottom text, like the memer. That commercial made me not want to eat at Wendy's. Dave Thomas would not have allowed that to happen, okay? He didn't die for that. I'm having a hard time with this one. I will give Wendy's some credit, though. You know, McDonald's usually picks up all the hot commodities for their toys, like Hot Wheels and Barbie and Mattel and Disney and stuff. Like, they get all that shit. You know, Burger King kind of got the sloppy seconds. Burger King got, like, Nickelodeon, I think, right? They had, like, Ninja Turtles and stuff like that, Rugrats back in the day. Wendy's had the stuff that, like, just kind of fell through the cracks. Wendy's had Spyro the Dragon toys. Not once, but, like, twice, okay? And McDonald's ain't got none of that, okay? What do you got at McDonald's? Fucking Inspector Gadget? You only get the arm? You gotta fucking build the guy yourself? Fuck that, okay? I got, for the longest fucking time, I had a keychain on my backpack and on my keys. It was a little Spyro the Dragon from Wendy's. I had it for like, honestly, it was on my bag for almost like 15 years. And before all of the paint wore off and I got a new one. Like, not the same keychain, but like a different Spyro the Dragon keychain to replace it. Yeah, how come this person's gums aren't bleeding? How come they're not, like, just, like, ripping the skin off of their fucking teeth? Their gums. There we go. We got the 50 points, dude. Alright, let's go hammer that nail. Alright, Mr. PBS, let's do this. I think it's probably for the best that, like, memes were not, like, you know, they weren't, like, today's memes. Can you imagine, like, Wendy's trying to fucking do a commercial? They'd have to have, like, the fucking Chad and, like, they have, like, the Soy Jack where it's like, Soy Jack is like, I don't like Wendy's. And then the Chad on the right side of the meme is like, I eat Wendy's all the time. I love Wendy's. What the fuck? I don't know. They have like the NPC meme would be like a person saying, I don't like this food. And then the, you know, I don't know, Chad, it's calling the N-word or something. I don't know. I'm not hip. I'm old. You want to see what happens if he counts you down? He just counts you down, you lose automatically. We got 5 points. We're good.
You've got a secret bonus.
Fun day school. All right, 9 volt. Let's do this. This is one of my favorite collection of games here. Balloon fight. 20 points. it does suck. Okay, so like the old school like impact font like advice dog meme sucked in that commercial. Not funny. Today's memes, Chad and the soy jack and crap like that, no, that would have been good either. What would have been great? Deep fried memes, okay? Hey, beater, spell Wendy's. And then, like, he gets a gun and is like this status for a free iPhone 5. That would have been fucking great for a Wendy's ad, okay? I would have eaten at Wendy's if they did those. SpongeBob or whatever talking's like, what's up, nibba? You know, with the fucking B emojis and shit. Like, yes, more of that. I'm going to Wendy's after this. Just reference the other, like, sir, this is a Wendy's. You know, the Shaquille O'Neal thing. McDonald's, I sleep. Wendy's, real shit. Is it 15 is what I need to beat this? I can't remember. Maybe it's 20. I don't know. Ah, damn it. Please don't be 20. Please don't be 20. Don't do me dirty. I specifically requested the opposite of this. It's not even a real balloon fight, because you can't press B to do the other. You can't just pump it once. You hold A, that's the one where you just keep flapping your arms. On balloon fight, if you tap B, he only does it once. This ain't even real. This ain't even a real thing. This ain't even real. This is you know what? This is actually fake and gay, okay? This, you know what? It's not even fake and, oh, but they put the fish there. This is not just fake and gay. This is counterfeit and homosexual, okay? That's what this is. Oh, hi. Fandramon, all this talk, she's like, you got me wanting the Wendy's Portobello Mushroom Cheeseburger. Is there any meat on that, or is it one of those things where they replace the meat patty with the big mushroom? Oh my god, dude, this is... I can't get used to this. 4 in a row, dude. Tic-tac-toe. I mean, Connect 4. That's... Tic-tac-toe is 3. That's... whatever. If you can get a 4 in a row in tic-tac-toe, you're probably really good at tic-tac-toe. Advanced strats. I want to say, like, I just unlocked, like, a core memory of being in, like, middle school, and my friends and I were fucking around doing dumb shit. 'Cause we used to do that, you guys remember that game where, like, you get a piece of notebook paper and you fold it in half on the seam? And then you sit on opposite sides of the desk, and one of you guys, you draw, like, little army men, and then you put a dot, and then you fold the paper back in half, and then you pencil in the dot, so it transfers it to the others. You have to kind of guess. It's like Ghetto Battleship, where you fold it over, you try to hit the other guy's targets. You guys ever do that? Because I want to say, like, at one point, my friends and I would play, like, tic-tac-toe, and somebody tried to do that. Like, they put a fucking X, like, outside of the game thing. It's like, oh, I got 3 in a row over here. You know what I mean? Wendy's hasn't been the same since they changed all their cups and boxes from yellow. Isn't it amazing how you can trace the downfall of companies and businesses to really seemingly insignificant things like that? It's almost like when they made that change with their packaging and stuff like that, maybe they changed a bunch of other stuff too that just fucked everything up, and that was just the most apparent thing because the aesthetics also changed to match it, so it made you pay more attention to it. Oh wait, I can move left and right too. Oh shit, okay. This whole time I've just been like, I've just been pressing. I mean, I guess I don't need to move left and right. I don't need to. I think you have to be holding A to move left and right anyways, right? Yeah, you do. You swim forward. It's kind of like how people say that, like, McDonald's was never the same after they got rid of the dollar menu, because it just wasn't, it wasn't, I guess, profitable enough, with the changing prices and things like that. They had to abandon the dollar menu. But when they did that, they also did a bunch of other things that, like, made everything they did shittier. But people remember that because it's like, yeah, when they stopped doing the fucking 4 nuggets for 99 cents and the $1 McDoubles, yeah, everything does fucking suck at McDonald's now. What's up with that? Like, they kind of overplayed their hand because you can trace it back to, like, one thing. God damn it, this is actually really hard. It doesn't... So, none of these games play like the ones they're trying to be. Like, this... Graphically, this is Balloon Fight. They even got the music down. But it doesn't play like Balloon Fight. So it's like, I have played actual Balloon Fight more than I've played this recreation of it. So it's weird because, like, I guess the muscle memory, like, the feel I have for this game, it doesn't match this. This version of it, it doesn't feel the same. The Super Mario Brothers one is really bad. That one is not good. It's weird because, like, normally you tap B and you hold A to flutter in this game. But on this one, it's reduced to one button. You either tap it or you hold it. You do one or the other. And it's weird because, like, that doesn't feel right to me, playing Balloon Fight. You know what I mean? Like, doing that kind of movement feels wrong. Damn it! You also seem to drop a lot, like, you're heavier, you know what I mean? Like, your guy falls faster. Oh, no, I didn't die. Right here. Right here. Right now. It's okay. Right here. What? This is it. My moment! My moment! I wanted to go 21. Fuck it. Okay. That wasn't intentional. Duck hunt. Want 8 bits of history? Shoot the duck when it comes into your sights. Oh, it also tells you what year it's from. At the end. After the controls, it tells you, oh yeah. It's a duck hunt from the year 1470. You can't move the aim. They fly into the center. This one's all about timing. So, level 1, the duck slowly flies in from one of the bottom corners. Level 2, he swoops down from one of the top corners. Faster. And then, level 3, you get one of each. Stupid dog. I remember back in the day, on Newgrounds, one of the most popular Flash games was the one where you got to shoot that fucking dog. Holy shit, this is not easy. I think it's 25, isn't it? It's fuck me, dude. off by 8. Yeah, you remember that one, KBM? It's one of the first games on, like, the Assassin page. I remember that. I probably haven't heard the song from that page in 20 years, but it just, I know it by heart. It's not up here, it's in here. I know it's a real song, too, like it's an actual thing. I used to know the name of it at one point. I only have, like, the 7-second Newgrounds loop in my head. Oh yeah, I mean, I remember the page from late 90s, early 2000s as well. I'm just trying to think, that, like, the last time I was there and I heard it was probably, like, 2004, maybe? All the games where you got to kill Barney and kill the Teletubbies. I like the one where you got to beat up the Backstreet Boys. You got to click on their faces and punch them. It's just like, their face is just tinted purple in Photoshop. One of them, you click it, you punch him in the face, and they put the swirl effect on his face. That one was always really funny to me. You thought those games were the coolest things ever because you were killing shit for babies. You were also 11. Yeah, it's about how it works. The one that kind of sticks out to me in my head, I remember the one where, like, somebody scanned a bunch of pictures from, like, a JCPenney's, like, a mall catalog, and this little kid, like, rolls up on a tricycle, and you, like, shoot him, and he blows up, and this kid playing this, like a bongo drum or something. You blow up all the kids, and then, like, they form, like, a Voltron at the end, like a Megazord of dead kids on, like, Christmas toys and stuff. Come on. Son of a bitch. They get, like, almost too fast. These are gonna be hard. The one under this is hard, too. Got him. Dead. Dead. We're killing too many ducks. There's keeping the population in check, and then there's doing whatever we're doing right here. Too many ducks. Speaking of ducks, we got this new, like, AI generative crap at work that you can use it to, like, generate. Usually it's for, like, product descriptions. You can give it some facts about the item, like some details, like how big it is, what color it is. And it'll spit out a few sentences about the item. But it also has an image generator now, and I'm like, that's the stupidest thing ever, because it's not useful. Because you could describe a product to it, and because it's AI, it's going to fuck it up. It's not going to get it right. So generating pictures is not useful, but it does do that. So earlier this week, I was trying to see what I could get it to do. And talking about ducks reminded me of that. Because I started spatially seeing what it knew. Come on. Okay, I gotta focus. We got there. So I asked it to generate a picture of a 4-dimensional hypercube. And then I said, with a duck in the middle of it. Because I figured it would probably know, like, from the picture of a hypercube on Wikipedia, like, what it looks like. But, like, spatially, would it know how to put a duck in the middle of that? Like, does it know where the middle of a hypercube is? Can it figure that out? It kind of did. You know, it did a picture, and they did put a little rubber duck in the middle. If the hypercube looked like shit, it was not correct. So it was, like, not the right, like, flattened image of it, you know what I mean? It didn't look right, but it did try. And then I started feeding it, like, bullshit to see if I could intentionally get it to do things wrong. I was like, can you make a stop sign that says go? And it did that. And I was like, can you make a map of the United States of America where all of the state boundaries are incorrect and the names of the state are in Klingon? And it really struggled. It did generate a map that was objectively incorrect, but only like a couple, like Montana was like fucked up. Like Colorado and Idaho were like one state. It was only like a couple of things were wrong. Most of it was correct. And then it doesn't know what Klingon is, so it just put like Greek letters for all the different states, only a couple of them at a time. And then like I also can you generate a picture of a card from the game Uno with a number that does not exist? It generated a red Uno card, and it has like, it looks like the F from the Funko Pop logo, where it's like the curved F and it loops around on itself. It put that on the card. I was just fucking with it to see what I could get it to do, and it's really funny. And then I also asked it to make, I asked it to make a left-handed screwdriver. And what's funny is that after all the dumb shit I asked it to do, like make a hypercube with a duck in it, make a map of the United States that's incorrect, you know, all these things, it chugged the longest on trying to figure out what the fuck a left-handed screwdriver was. Like, it took twice as long at least to make that one as it did for the others. And the best it could do was a normal fucking screwdriver that had a little price tag attached to it that just said it was a left-handed screwdriver. I'm like, I really kind of thought I outsmarted it there. It was like, I feel like I would have got a more coherent answer if I just asked it to show proof of dividing by 0 or something like that. You know what I mean? Alright, what's the score on Game Boy? 20 points? So you gotta... There you go. Wonder what game they're playing. So this one gets harder because it has to drop further down. You do get a little bit of leeway with it. This one's kind of... I'm not good at this one for the same reason I'm also not good at the nose-picking one. This is basically the same game. It's just upside down. God, dude, I'm already fucking it up. Three in a row. Okay, we're back. I can still turn this around. Would have been cool, right? It's like that. It's like the magic trick I know, the card trick I do on the show sometimes. I don't know any magic tricks. At least I don't think I do. But like I'll get a deck of cards. I'll make it look like I know what I'm doing. And I'll have somebody pick a card, put it back in the deck, shuffle it, and then I'll make it look like I'm doing shit. And I'll just pick any card. And I'm like, is this your card? Less than 2% of the time, it is. But people are gonna be like, no. And then my response is, would have been really cool if it was, right? got this. I got this. This is easy. I got it now. I figured it out. This is easy. Down to a science. Not quite. Shit. Oh, no. Got it. Nice. Okay, I don't care. I don't care. Original Game Boy was cool, but it ate batteries like a motherfucker. Donkey King, 25 points. You know this one. Donkey Kong is heaving barrels at you, and you'd be better avoid them. I did that one on main. Buy my hot sauce. Donkey Kong was also one of the things I tried to get the AI at work to generate, because like I wanted to see like in terms of copyright, because it is like enterprise. It's an enterprise level thing because it came with like our subscription to this web hosting platform and all this, you know, fucking IT shit we have. It was just added to it. So it is like an enterprise thing. So I was trying to be like, maybe I can do more with it than you could on like, you know, Dolly or whatever, all the other ones that people have. So I was trying to see in terms of like copyright what I could get it to do, and I was trying to see like what characters it knows and will generate versus like which ones it clearly it knows not to do. So it won't do Donkey Kong, because I tried to do one of my favorite AI prompts, which is to have Donkey Kong holding a platinum certification award for the DK rap. It's been one of my favorite things to do. So I couldn't get it to do Donkey Kong, but when I told it, can you do a brown gorilla wearing a red bow tie, or not, a red business tie that says DK on it, holding a plaque, you know, that says DK, all that shit. It did do that. And it wouldn't do Sonic the Hedgehog. Obviously it won't do Mario. It won't do Ronald McDonald. It won't do Mickey Mouse. It will do the Windows logo, and it will do Kazooie. It knows who Kazooie is, and it doesn't seem to object to rendering her. It also doesn't do people. Like, of course not. You know, it won't do that. But I did. I got it to do the thing. Like, one of the prompts I put in, I was gonna see if I could do like a Pawn Stars thing. And I can't just say Rick Harrison. If I say Rick Harrison from Pawn Stars, it will not do it because I'm naming the guy. So I said, I kind of like weasel worded around it saying, a scene in the style of the TV show Pawn Stars, where a bald, portly man in a black polo shirt is expressing disinterest in a collection of Pogs that a customer has brought into the store. It was something stupid like that, and the picture it spit out is the fucking guy from Pawn Stars. It is almost like 99.9% match. It's the guy. It even put the logo. I didn't say anything about the logo on the shirt. It put the fucking logo on the shirt. Okay, I was like, I didn't name. If I would have said Rick Harrison, no. But all I said was bald, portly man in a black polo shirt, and the system is like, you never know what's gonna come through that door. And so here's your guy. Oh fuck! I didn't check the clear condition for F-Zero. The one I put the Pawn Stars one, I showed that to one of my coworkers because I had it open on a second monitor while I was doing like work on spreadsheets and stuff this week. And one of my coworkers saw the Pawn Stars thing, and he almost pissed himself laughing. It was the funniest fucking thing. Really? I'm I'm assuming the clear score is like 25. But yeah, I'm probably not going to use the photo renderer for anything anymore. It doesn't really seem like anything. Like I said, I can't really think of a use case because, like I said, you describe it a product photo. It's not going to get it right. Just use a picture of the damn. You work at a place of business. Go in the warehouse. Take a picture of the fucking thing. Did I really fuck it up at 19? Really? Really? It's 20 points. Oh my god, dude. How many? That's like the third time we've done this on 9 Volts Games. Don't forget, you're here forever. I think one of the other, I was trying to see, like, when I was doing the copyright things, I was trying to see, like, what I could do, like, characters and, like, art styles. Like, I would tell it to do, like, something as, like, a feudal Japanese painting or something. I forget what I asked it to do. I did that, and I was like a 80s mecha anime. I wouldn't do the Studio Ghibli thing, wouldn't do the meme. I think that was a Grok thing anyways. It wasn't whatever we have. But I was trying to see, like, if it knew, like, brands, is really what I was trying to do. Because I got it to generate, like, a NASCAR that was sponsored by Rico's Nacho Cheese Sauce, Pace Picante Sauce, and Jarritos Mexican Soda. I was trying to name, like, weird brands that it, you know, see if it knew what they were, and it did. It used the old Pace logo, like, from the 90s, the Picante logo. It got Rico's and Jarritos right. I was trying to do Lucas, like the salt, the pickling salt. It wouldn't do that because it kept thinking I was talking about the Lucas Oil Company, which I guess in the context of, like, race cars and NASCAR, I can see why it was doing that, but I tried to get really specific and it would not know what I was talking about. And I also did, like, I did an anthropomorphic, like, not cartoon, like realistic anthropomorphic Loch Ness monster in like a one-piece swimsuit, standing in front of the flag of Scotland with a man wearing traditional Scottish attire playing a bagpipe, like something really stupid like that, and it generated a fucking anthro dinosaur in a blue, like, one-piece swimsuit. And there's a guy back there on the bagpipes. I'm like, this is great shit. I love that I'm, like, the company I work for is, like, paying a lot of money to have access to the stupidest crap, and I'm making it do this. I'm gonna press the numbers here. 8. Let's see, I can press it more than once, just in case. D? Oh man, they do letters on this one? D's nuts. U. Oh yeah, level 3 is both letters and numbers. 2. It's 7. E. Here's your, you drop this, king. Here's your W. For the record, I know it's pretty obvious here, but as somebody who's like a creative themselves, I really don't think generative AI is this ain't it, chief. No, I do get a certain kind of a unique kind of amusement out of you know, knowing that, like, that's the current bubble right now, is everybody's like the fucking AI investment bubble. Everybody's dumping all their, you know, untold amounts of billions of dollars into this crap, and it sucks. And I think it's funny that everybody's trying to take this so seriously, and they made a big deal about adding it to our enterprise suite at work and stuff like that, and I was like, hey, can you do the guy from Pawn Stars telling this dude his pawn collection sucks? Thanks. Like, that's all of the bajillion dollars of research and development and investors and venture capitalists and stock, all this stupid crap. I'm like, Pawn Star Guy Funny, do that one. It's like, yeah, it's gonna revolutionize the world after I get it to generate Donkey Kong holding up a platinum record for the rap that he did on the Nintendo 64. After we knock this one out, we're definitely gonna fucking do the genome or something and cure cancer. We're gonna figure that one out. Stupid. Here's the bad one. 15 points. The jump is what doesn't feel right. Left to right feels fine, but like the jump is not good. Especially trying to chain those two together. Honestly, the funny blocky one that has Wario, the blocky Wario one feels more like regular Mario than this one does. You don't know how those investors are going to get their money back. Here's the thing, Jaggy, they won't. Because back in the 90s, when people were dumping so much money into America Online that they bought Time Warner for a second, and then they realized, whoa, hang on, this .com stuff, people trying to do all this shit on the internet, they can't actually do any of the things they're promising. Oh no, they went bankrupt, they didn't turn a profit. All my apes gone. You know, that's what's gonna happen. And maybe not tomorrow, but it's a bubble. No one's gonna get their money back. There's gonna be people who make their money because they got there first. You know, the people who put their money in AOL and then cashed out before the bubble. But there's gonna be a lot of people holding the bag, you know. There's gonna be a lot of investors jumping out of skyscrapers at some point in the future. I don't care. Learn the code, you know, and you can't get AI to do it for you because it still can't do that correctly either. You know what? I'm actually having an easier time with this than I thought it was going to be. AI, I don't know, I think it is, I don't know if it'll destroy itself, but it seems really easy to, like, to confuse it. Because, you know, I don't really talk about political garbage on my stream, but, like, one of the things I asked it to do that I figured it wouldn't do is I said, you know, I was going to try to get it to make me a picture of Donald Trump eating a Big Mac. And when I asked it to do that, the client responded that it's not able to generate pictures of former President Donald Trump. And I was like, that's weird. So I know that, like, when you talk to these AI systems and you correct them, they kind of learn from that. I was like, Donald Trump is the president right now. And then the AI system, like, got pushy with me and said, I don't mean to be assertive, but as of today, May 20-something, 2025, Joe Biden is the current U.S. president until the election and the inauguration in January 2025. And I responded, May 25th or whatever, 2025, is after January 2025. And then the AI is like, oh, you're right, but we still don't know who the current president, and I'm thinking like, no, he won in November and he was sworn in January. And then it repeated itself, and then I asked it, I'm like, are you intentionally not recognizing Donald Trump as the current US president? Like, I don't fucking care. But I think it's really weird that it was being so, it's like a cut and dry thing. It's like everybody fucking knows this. You know, that fucking island off of India where it's like the cannibals that live there that, like, if you go to that island, just fucking kill you, and, like, they've had no contact with civilization for whatever. They fucking know Donald Trump is the president, okay? It's just weird that it's, like, being so mealy-mouthed and, like, not... It knows who Joe Biden is. It thinks Joe Biden is... He didn't even fucking run. He dropped out after the first debate. Like, it wasn't even him on the ticket. It's like, I don't get it. It's weird. I don't know. It's... just seems weird that I feel like it should know, because it clearly knows who he is, and it won't do a picture of him because he's a politician, but it doesn't know that he's the current guy. Like, I don't know. It's they only released this in Japan. The Ultra Hand, 15 points. The Ball Grabber, You can only get this in Japan. Shoutouts to Gunpei Yokoi. Rest in peace. Get red. Oh, that's... Oh, no. Maybe grab a color. Blue. Did this thing come with little balls for you to grab back in the day? When you bought this, did it come with the little scissors? I know like the scissor hand thing is what they did, but like, did they give you stuff to pick up with it, or did they just figure you'd do it yourself? It's like, well, we got you the hand thing. You can pick up like a pencil or something, or some chopsticks, or who fucking knows? You know, you guys are smart. Damn it. What's great is that apparently they did this in 1966. What I think is amazing is that 3 years after they invented this thing, you know, collectively we put a guy on the moon. You know, technology back then, everything evolving really fast. You know, really moving and shaking. Damn it! 3 years after inventing the Ultra Hand, mankind put a guy on the moon. I think the Ultra Hand needs to make a comeback. I think Nintendo needs to make one of these. They need to make it. That needs to be something on the Switch too. They need to make a peripheral for the Switch 2 that's just this thing, and it needs to be used on one game. And that's it. 'Cause then it's a real Nintendo peripheral. You know, they make it for one game. I really thought I screwed that one up. I'm looking forward to eventually cashing out on my new in-package factory sealed Nintendo Labo. Because my justification for buying that thing is that, you know, all the people on YouTube making the annoying thumbnails are just going to tear that thing open, and it's not going to go back together. It's going to get damaged. You know, it's not all going to be together. It's not going to be whole. It's not going to be complete. And it's made out of fucking cardboard that's not built to last. So a lot of those are not going to survive, you know, into the future. So I'm hoping that I can just sit on the one I have, because I don't care about that bullshit, and I'll just sell it for $1 bajillion in the future, because I will have had the foresight to sit on that when nobody else did. This one always throws me off because there's a mini game with this little vacuum cleaner in it, and you press L and R to make it go, but you press A on this version. I kind of like this little vacuum thing. It's like a Roomba that you had to do it yourself. It's funny. It's cute. Really, this one is not, it's not so much about like driving over the trash. It's about like guessing the angle, because you rebound off the wall like that, you know. It's about trying to figure out the path you need to take to bounce off the wall to get the trash. That was bad. That was stupid. I didn't do it right. I think out of all the mini games on this one, like the two-player ones you can unlock, I like this one the most. I think back in the day, like when I had this when I was in high school, this is like the one I played the most. I played this one and the chicken race one with my friends the most. It's going too fast. It's spinning too fast. Slow down. I think it was 15, right? Laser Outlaw, 15 points to shoot the bad guy. Town ain't big enough for the two of us, partner. This one, at least if you miss, you can shoot a second time. I thought it was going to be a circle, not a figure eight. Oh my god. This is like one of Nintendo's, this is like an arcade game, right? One of the things they did in like the little Japanese arcades. I feel like I've seen this before on like Game Center CX or something. Maybe not, I don't know. Because I know every episode, I don't know, he does go to like an arcade and plays like one of the games. It's like my favorite part of every episode. He plays little 10 yen games or whatever. 1 yen, no, 100 yen. It's a hard one. It was 15 though. We got it. This one is Hogan's Alley. 15 points. Hogan. Shoot that guy right there. Don't shoot. Oh, I was gonna see if I could shoot her anyways. Oh, I'll shoot the cop. I mean, you can, but not that'll increase your wanted level. You know, a game doesn't get enough like nostalgic respect or whatever these days. Fucking Gumshoe. You remember that one? Black box Gumshoe, where you shoot the guy to get through the levels, and you get the balloons, and you shoot. That's when we shoot the cans, I think, to get across to the screen for bonus points. Nobody talks about that game. It's not a good game. It actually sucks, but it's fun to play. We stand Gumshoe in this house. Not to be confused with Gunsmoke. That's an arcade port. I think it was decent on the NES. You press like... Oh yeah, that's the one... Gunsmoke is the one where when you press B, you shoot up to the left diagonally. When you press A, you shoot up to the right diagonally. And when you press both B and A, you shoot straight up or something. Because that's like... Cause it was one of those arcade games. It didn't have like a directional thing, you know, like a twin stick. But it's one of those ones where you had like the dial or something where you could shoot different directions. It's a good game. Hogan! Getting those Hogan pulls! Oh, come on. Oh, God, it goes fast. Hogan. Oh, I shot the cop. I panicked and I shot a police officer, okay? Draco says A cab. For some reason in my head, I'm just thinking of the guy from America's Most Wanted, you know, World's Scariest Police Chases. Draco shot the officer, and now he's a wanted man, a fugitive from justice. But every vigilante has his day in court. That game sucked so fucking bad. World's Scary, like we just mercy killed it. It was garbage. But we had so much fun just like popping off like the meanest fucking jokes about things. I got away with some really unkind references at the time, said in this, you know, in the spirit of like assholes who like, we back the blue, you know, like that kind of shit. like in that tone of voice. It's things that like removed from context probably get me in trouble. But like, I just remember there was that one level where there's like the aquarium or something, and we had to keep chasing that car. And there's like a big orca on top of the building that like it pans down from the start of the cutscene. And we got stuck on it for like half the fucking stream, and I was like, somebody's been fucking Shamu at the SeaWorld. The detective is on the case, apprehending the suspect. You know, like, just saying all kinds of dumb shit. I think the most egregious thing about World Series Police Chase, they said there was like 20 missions or something in the game, but like what they don't tell you is like the first 4 missions are the training, like the police academy training thing, and those count towards that 20. So really it's the tutorial in like 16 missions. Kind of inflate the number, they kind of lie to you. Oh man, Ice Climber. Can you move on this? Can you? This was once the pinnacle of game. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Hang on. Can we play that one back again? Ice Climber. Grab hold of the big bird cruising through this. First of all, it's a pterodactyl. This was once the pinnacle of gaming. Did we get a copy of WarioWare from the Mandela timeline where people gave a shit about this game? I have not met a single person ever who has said, yeah, Ice Climbers is a good game. Great. I would describe it as the pinnacle of gaming. Easily the best game on the NES. It's a shame that we didn't get more of those games. Ice Climber? Ice Climber. Ice Climber is proof that not everything Nintendo made back in the day was gold. Sometimes they shit out a turd, and it was a turd, and it wasn't a golden goose egg, okay? Ice Climber is one of those games. You think is that Wario? Is that Wario being a dick about it? Well, that's the thing, is that he's talked about like, well, no, it's not Wario. This is 9-Volt because we're playing her games. So that if the language is down there, it's going to be 9-Volt talking about. It's going to be her talking about the games. I think 9-Volt's being enthusiastic about the game because she likes classic games, but Ice Climber sucks. I can't. Level 2 was the hard one, dude. At least this guy, he goes like both sides. I feel like for level 2 you have to get across. Like this one you have to like run across and then yeah. Ice Climber's a garbage game. Change my mind. Don't change my mind. My mind's made up. I'm not. You can't change it. Ice Climber is like the only time when. God damn it. Ice Climber is the only game. It was like if you had a. Oh, we got it. It was 10. Good. I thought it was 15. Hate that. The Legend of the Lagnan of the Link Legend. 5-screw Ice Climber is the only cartridge that, even in modern day, if you break it apart to get the Famicom converter out of it, I won't care. Poop game. I need to find the video of it. Maybe it's still on Rocky's YouTube channel. There's one of them where there's like multiple videos where we were playing NES Remix like when it first came out, like in 2013. I was at the apartment I was splitting with a couple of other people, and Rocky was over there, and he brought his guitar with him. He had an electric guitar with him. And I was trying to do the I think it was one of the NES Remix levels where you have to collect all the fruit on the bonus screen. Actually, they're not fruit, they're vegetables in Ice Climber. Even that sucks. And I remember, like, the video starts, like, mid-thing, and I'm like, really pissed off because I keep screwing it up. And at one point I lose and I reset the thing, and then like Rocky just starts playing on his guitar the bonus level song from the game. And he starts playing that, and I think it cuts off. Like I'm about to say something because I get pissed off, and it like the video cuts off like right before that. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. How do you think the game would have been different if the old man gave you a gun? It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Wow, it's an assault rifle. It's a bump stock. It's a bumper.
Checkpoint.
If you really like Groundhog Day, this is the game for you. All right, Sheriff. Really, he's in there and we're out here, but we're in there and he's out here, but he's in here and we're out there. What I want to know is, where's the sheriff? And this time you're supposed to shoot the, you know, these are the bandits. You're playing as the sheriff. You gotta shoot the guys. We played the, is it Where's the Caveman or is it Where's the Sheriff? I can't remember the quote. What I want to know is, where's the caveman? Or where's the... I can't remember. That's also from that YouTube poop. That's where most people know it from, actually. When we unlock this one, I think, honestly, I don't know if the version of this game that's in WarioWare, I don't know if it's different from the arcade, like the actual Sheriff game. I haven't played, I emulated the original one on MAME, like, a really long time ago. Long enough that I can't remember how true to life the WarioWare version is. But I really like it. It's a good game. It's weird that Nintendo, like, didn't make a console version of this, in hindsight. Like on the NES, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, yeah, this would have been like, what was this, 79 is when they did this one? So it would not have been as contemporary as like Donkey Kong, but I'm pretty sure even like, I think Donkey Kong came out in like 81 or 82, so even when the Famicom was released, Donkey Kong had been out a couple of years. It wasn't brand new. I feel like this is one of the ones that you can just keep playing endlessly. If you get the diagonals right. It's not going any faster. It's capped. It's like those Mario Party mini games where like there's fire jump rope one where everybody can be so good at it that like nobody loses. Oh, there it is. Wait. Screwed it up. I lost. There we go. Dr. Mario, Dr. Wowie. 25 points. This one's gonna fuck me up. Dr. Mario has some pretty good music. Everybody knows like Chill and like Fever and stuff like this. That's a good one. I remember back when I was in high school, we had a Lego Mindstorms like curriculum thing back when that was new. And the school spent like a lot of money on it to get all that stuff. And I remember they had like a summer, like in between, like the year before they rolled it out. They had like a little summer like robotics camp to learn how to program and do stuff like that. So I signed up for it because I had nothing else better to do. And they teach you how to like build things that follow the line and crap like that. I think I've talked about it before because I did get kicked off that team for building BattleBots. I was like, dude, they're Legos. It's like ideal. You know, it's kind of the perfect thing. There's a popular YouTube series where the guys build replicas of like Robot Wars robots and they fight. It's called like Lego Wars or something. It's gone on for like 5 seasons or something now. Great show. I was a trailblazer, okay? Doing that before was cool. But I remember I built a robot, and it was like a demonstration thing. Because when they did that summer camp, you could build a robot that could like follow a line or like pick up some checkers, do some various little things. Or you could also do like your own thing, just to kind of explore what you could do with like the programming for Mindstorms and all that. So me and Monkey Mafia, he shows up in chat very rarely, but he was on my Lego team back in the day. And one of my other friends, all the 3 of us built a robot that we called it the Thumperizer, which is a name that I used later on for an actual thing. And it had a big spinning like a 4-pointed. In retrospect, it was an accidental swastika, is what it was. We had a big spinning like 4-pointed thing on the front, and we used it to generate like centrifugal force, so we could like turn and kind of pull up on one side. And then the little RCX brick that we programmed it from, you could get it to emit like beeps and tones and stuff like that, and it would play the first few bars of Fever from Dr. Mario on loop. So I think I did the design with like this to use the centrifugal force to get it to like, you know, flip and pull up on one wheel. And then Monkey Mafia, he wrote the program to get the robot, because we put an angle sensor on it to detect when it was turning too far to stop and go back, you know, and if it inverts itself, it knows to like flip itself back over to drive forward and then kick it in reverse so the whole thing flips. And then our other friend did the music, and the 3 of us, we did a little special. I'll see if I can find it. We got a little ribbon for it. We got a little thing because it was cool. We were the only people who tried to do the only team who tried to do something other than. Like, if you did like a line follow or whatever, there were instructions to follow, like how you could build it and what exactly to tell the robot, you know, when it saw the line or when it saw like the part of the table that wasn't the line. So the one we did was just kind of like figure it out yourself, do whatever you want. And it was funny because the version of the robot, I said the Thumperizer, we had one that had the big claw in the front that spun, and we ultimately went with that because it generated more, you know, gyroscopic force to move. But the first version had a T-shaped chassis, and then on the front 2 corners it had 2 spinning discs to try to, you know, tilt itself around. And when the Thumperizer became a real robot, that was the one that got built. We did the one that had the 2 spinners. Really? I didn't really need a 10 for this. I'm no good at games like that. Alright, this is the Mario Clash. 20 points, I got this one. It's red, it's virtual, because that's virtual reality is red. You see the Terminator, right? No ghosts. Busted. Busted makes me feel good. Mario, I like this game, Mario Clash. We've played it before on the stream. I think it was an Extra Life challenge. I like this game objectively, but it gets repetitious really fast. There's like 99 levels in it, and it's all the same shit. And the layout barely changes. Honestly, my favorite Virtual Boy game is Innsmouth no Yakuza. That is unironically a good game. It is a good game. We streamed that one too. That got a Friday feature. We beat it, and it also got an extra life feature too. The canonical bad ending to that game is probably one of my favorite things out of any video game. Like, in terms of, like, I don't know, funny moments in games, that's maybe top 10. It's in there. Even just, like, moments on the stream that I look back on fondly that make me laugh, like, that's one of them. It's up there. Was the score 25? What were we trying to get to? This was kind of nice. Uh-oh. This is Game & Watch helmet. This was the one that kind of tripped me up because I don't know, like, yeah, see? I don't know what the timing is and how long those things stay up before they move. No, you can't do that. It's not, you can't do that. Fuck that. That's not fair. Immediate failure. Yeah. Fission mailed. I tried to go fast. You guys know, Smash, my main is Game & Watch. I play as Game & Watch. The only speedrun I have logged for Smash Brothers Ultimate, action, whatever story mode, 9.9 difficulty is, the only one I have logged is Game & Watch, and I think I have 10th place. This one just seems like you're kind of at the mercy of RNG. Like, you need to run across and not get hit. I feel like if you're just mashing right, you can, like, skip under the tools. Or that just happens. I die immediately. Tripping at the starting line. Yeah, like when you get a false start in a track and field in the NES, or Hyper Olympic in as it's known in Japan. Urban Champion. Guys, if you thought Ice Climber was bullshit, another golden 8-bit moment. Okay, does she say this about every game? Make a line of 4 identical capsules. That's an 8-bit prescription. I'll take anytime. Okay. Mario Paint Fly Swatter. Swat the irritating flies buzzing around you. Truly magic. Oh, okay. So she just says something nice about every game. She says something nice about. Okay. You know the drill. Land on their heads, not their sides. So that one not so much. Shoot the blinking target on the outline. Oh, I don't know. She's being optimistic, I guess. Imagine if Game & Watch was still the pinnacle of gaming. Implying it's not. You know what I'm really okay? You know what I'm really surprised of? If you're an industrious person who does like indie games and likes ideas for games and stuff like that. Here's a free idea. If you make it though, you're obligated to give me something back. I'm not financially, but make a Gatorbox level or something, or put Nessie in the game. I don't know. Everyone remembers the little Tiger LCD handhelds, all those fucking bullshit games, and that Game & Watch is looped into that category too. What if you made like a game today that looks like an LCD, like a little mini game on Steam that's like 99 cents or something, and it's just like a collection of games that are kind of like this, but it's like a proper game where you can almost like I guess a normal game that features Mr. Game & Watch, except all of the graphics, like it's an LCD screen. All of the graphics already exist in specific positions on the screen. They can only move, you know what I mean? Like, just do something like that. That'd be cool. Or make Action 53. Fuck it, I don't care. Do you have to block? Is it just press A? Okay, you do have to block. All right. Got him. The Tiger LCD of Elden Ring. I feel like doesn't that guy guard? I don't think he does. Oh, he does. He goes low. Okay. I don't get this one. I gotta be honest, this game sucks. Urban Champion, terrible. We played a version of it on like one of those bootleg cool babies. It was called like Spar, and I remember it's one of the ones that it's one of the YouTube uploads that got copyright claimed because we thought the character looked like Shrek. So I just started playing the Smash Mouth song at the beginning. How do you lose at this? Like, you can punch up and down and stuff like that. It just feels like it doesn't really matter. You look at games that are like this, and Ice Climber and stuff like that, you know. Nintendo's really lucky that, the video game market didn't go to shit in Japan in the 80s, because Atari didn't really have a presence over there. And that they did eventually release Super Mario Brothers. Because if all they did was stuff like this, honestly, they would have had better luck making their goddamn playing cards, okay? Yeah, it's also weird that they didn't put this guy in Smash. I mean, I can see, like, Little Mac, he's a boxing guy. I get that. But this guy, literally, he's not as well known as Little Mac, but he just fights people. That's all he does. I really did think when Nintendo was soliciting ideas for fan characters to put in the game, I really did think the last one they were gonna announce was gonna be the Wii warning screen guy. They should have fucking done that, because they did the trainer. They did Wii Fit Trainer, so they didn't object to putting like weird, nondescript humanoid mannequins in their game, and they could have had the warning screen guy that tells you to put the strap on, because he's in every Wii game, he tells you to wear the wrist strap, and what is he doing? Well, he's accidentally punching his friend in the face, and he's knocking over a vase of flowers in every game. So he breaks things and gets into trouble. And when you could submit like a character for the game, you'd have to also name of the character and like the game that they are from on the Nintendo website. And I remember somebody posted a screenshot where they said, the Wii wrist strap warning screen guy, what game is he from? Literally every game on the Wii. Alright, we're gonna do a little bit of stack up here. I think Rob looks cool as like a little guy, a little robot guy. He looks cool, but I think Gyromite is a decent game, but you don't need Rob to play it. You just have the other controller, you know what to do. So he just touches the buttons with his little spinners. It's a neat little gimmick, it's a fun little toy, but he's not like a man. And then Stack Up sucks. What was another one, right? There was Stack Up. Stack Up, Gyromite. Was there another one? There's one that's like really rare because they only made like they didn't make a lot of copies of it because nobody wanted it. I might just be thinking Stack Up is 2 games. Was the one for it's just those two? Okay. I may have been like misremembering and breaking Stack Up into like 2 things, because the one where like you jump around on the little screen and it does like the up and down as you plot out where he jumps on the squares, is that Stack Up? Gyromite still has a title screen that says Robo Gyro, because that was its Japanese name, and they didn't localize that part. And then the other one is Stack Up. Yeah, that's right. Ah, Metroid. Now that's one good game. Oh, you can transform. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. What good does that do? Oh, because you got to duck under the little Cheerios. Or you can shoot them, I guess. I don't know. Oh, you think, okay, that's the same game but an alternate mode. What is Stack Up then? I mean, that's the one where they give you the little discs. You have to change the color they're in. That's the one where it's like the game just goes by the honor system, right? It has no way of knowing if you've actually done it correctly. You're just like, okay, yeah, I put the green one on top or whatever. You know what I mean? That's... You know what game I wish I got when it was available on digital storefronts? That god-awful Popeye remake. That 3D one that was all like, it was just an asset flip. With all the glitches, it was just unplayable trash. It got delisted. And it never had a physical release, so... But it was also like $15 and never went on sale. I'm like, I'm not going to spend that kind of money on that. I might be losing a little bit of my gamer cred here, but I have never played a Rob-enabled NES game with Rob. Neither Stack Up nor Gyromite I haven't played. I don't think I would have the patience for Stack Up. I would just, you know, Rob is cool, you know, I like the little servo motors, I like when he does the little robot thing, he does his little business. I would get frustrated with getting him to, I'd be like, hurry up and pick up the little block, and then I would just do it myself. I feel like this one is not, you can't lose it this one. There's not, that's not losing, that's standard experience, it's not losing game cred. Ah, shit. My thumb's getting tired. I'm gonna go 55. There you go. We only need 30. Alright. Wild Gunman. I'm so bad at these. Like, the ones where it's just a reaction thing. This is a young man's game right here. And even when I was a kid, the fucking Kirby Quick Draw, I couldn't do that shit. I've beaten it before. There is an achievement for it too, like a retro achievement. I've done it before. But I almost feel like I'm just guessing when it's going to say draw. Like that time I guessed. Oh my god, dude. This is not good. Yeah. I'm kind of getting a feel for it. God, you can't react to this. You just have to kind of guess when it's going to go. It seems to have it. It doesn't. It does it when the music fades out. Yeah. That's alright. He had it coming. Shot him. Dead immediately. If this was random, I wouldn't be able to do it. He still looks Mexican. Or do you mean like does he oh, he's the guy that wears a poncho. Right, he still looks Mexican, but he's not wearing a poncho. Yeah, he is the poncho guy. I don't know. Maybe Nintendo went woke in 2003 when this game came out. You can't shoot those guys. It's not, you know, a little bandito. Can't shoot that guy. Laser blaster. Take out the enemy missiles. What a classic. I gotta be honest with you, 9-volt. I don't know. Oh, it says Super NES, so it is a Super Scope game. When we were playing this, I'm like, that is the Super Scope, right? This has to be like on the Super Scope 6. My favorite Super Scope game is Yoshi's Safari. Not because I like it to any degree, but because I like the fucking sass that Yoshi gives you when he turns around and looks at you when you fuck something up. That look, he's like, did you really just miss that shot? Like, and you can shoot him and he gets a funny face, but it's like when every time you screw something up, he just looks back at you. He just kind of leers, like, really? You had a friend that had a Super Scope and it never worked? Yeah, me too. The one thing I remember about the Super Scope is that it took 4 C or D size batteries. It took the big fucking batteries. Why couldn't you just plug it in to the system? The NES, the zapper, you plug it in, it works, it plugs it in to the TV. Why does the Super Scope need to use flashlight batteries, 4 of them, to run? I like how Nintendo, the original Zapper, was gray. They're like, oh, we're gonna make that orange because, yeah, people might confuse that with a real gun. You know, and, oh yeah, I don't want some kid to be waving that around outside and a police officer to mistake it like that water gun thing. The Zapper wasn't wireless, you plugged it in. But I was like, because you know, like, who cares if you have a cord? Put a really long cord on the gun. Who cares? You know, it's a big bazooka, you're supposed to stand further back. Well, okay, put a longer cord on it, asshole. We don't need to bring we don't need to bring batteries into this. All right, here comes the worst thing in the game. I have to get at least 2 of these. This is either the part that you've been waiting for or the part you've been dreading. Yeah, I forget what they were called. They were called like Hypertech or something. Infinitech. They were battery-operated squirt guns that looked like an actual fucking Uzi. Like, the reason why when you buy like a cap gun, little pop gun in the store today, the reason why it has an orange tip is because of the Infinitech, whatever they were called. It's because of those guns. Because they had to pass a law for it because some kid did get shot because he was playing with one and it looked like a real gun. You have to realize, yeah, it's like, yeah, cops are fucking assholes or whatever, but you have to realize that, like, back then, it looked like a real, it looked like the mold and everything. That was, the selling point was that it's a water gun, it's a battery-operated water gun that shoots automatically, and it looks like a real-ass gun. That was the big draw of those things. And then after that kid got fucking blasted by an actual gun, that company just... I think LJN made those. No, LJN made the gotcha ones, the paintball. Those were like orange and like blue and shit like that. Those were... But the company that made the little Uzi water gun, they tried to revive the brand by making them like camouflage color, but it was like yellow and bright orange and stuff like that. Like they were like funny colors, like 90s colors. But no, it's... Your product got some kid shot, gunned down by a cop, that no one's buying those guns now. Well, the good news is I already got, even if I throw the rest of these, I have enough. We had to get at least 2. What's happening? You see, we have to get 5 points, so it advances us on even though we failed one. Intertech, I think, is the name. It's one of those stupid names because it's not Intex. Intex is the company that makes the inflatable pool toys that everybody likes to fuck. They also make air mattresses. In case you're not the type of person that immediately defaults to that. Ah, man, I was expecting a fastball. That's fast one. When this game speeds up just a little bit, it becomes impossible. Like, we got stuck on Boss Tower. All we had to do was get 15 points in Boss Tower. And there's 8 bosses. So you only had to cycle it 1.5 times. But in the Boss Tower, to get the achievement, you did have to beat this one twice. And the Boss Tower starts with, like, several layers of, like, speed up applied to it already. I got stuck on this. It was funny and also humiliating that, like, I could not do this. I'm expecting a fastball. Let's see. I don't remember the Super Soaker minigun water gun. I don't remember that. I remember the one they made that looked like an alien gun that shot jizz. Well, we're gonna go with that. I remember that. I think it was called the Oozinator. I think that's what that was actually called. I'm just expecting fastball. Like, that's already too fast for me to react to it. Like, by the time I see it shoot a fastball, if I try to react to it, it's too late. That's 9 volt down. Now we got... I figured it's almost 10, so we'll probably do 3 more chapters, and then we'll get the final 3. Let's see. How many does Orbulon have? It's like... looks like 25. Oh no, the gun, the green pump gun, and the animated GIF that I'm sure you've seen of the kid pumping the gun, and the black kid in the yellow shirt going like that. No, that's real. That's the commercial. That's from the commercial, and that has been memory hold for good reason. I'm trying to see who has the least amount of games. Is it Wario? No, they're all about the same. All right, well, let's just do these. go. Praise or Haze 2. Where was the first one? Wait, where's the first one? Does Dr. Crygor have it? Have we done hang on, we haven't done Praise or Haze. We haven't done that. What? Code Buster. Why is this Praise or Haze 2? Where's the first one? Oh, it said Haze. God damn it. You know what's weird? This, look at the controls. Left and right to select. No, it's up and down. That's wrong. Praise. Excellent. Wario is excellent. An excellent game. This game is nasty. You nasty man. Depressing. This game is actually depressing. I changed my mind. I am smart. SMRT. Haze. Depressing. Still depressing. Guys, broke? Praise or Haze. Woke? Shush or hush? This game is terrible. I have nothing nice to say about it. This game. Poopy diaper farts. This game is a bunch of diarrhea dookie. Anybody playtest this? I'd rather get my balls trampled on by a horse with an ingrown hoof that's pooping out Skittles on my face than play this game. Bugs Bunny birthday blowout, blow it out your ass. That could be a nerd quote, could be. Angry internet man moment. Cat is ugly. She's ugly. Uggo. 0 out of 10. You know what's weird is that some of the games do have oh, I thought it said smooth. Some of these games do, we've seen one of them when we first started. It was the one where you jump over the cars. And you see how it has an exclamation point? If it throws you one with a question mark, it has you either do the opposite or it'll throw some weird curveball at you. And we've only seen that once so far. Despite the fact that we've been doing all of these games multiple times, especially when I screw it up, I wonder, like, what some of those other weird conditional ones are. Like, if it gave you, like, this one and it says, like, Haze with a question mark, would it put them all in Spanish or something? You know, like, do something weird? By the way, when we got the curveball on the car one, all it did was it made the vehicle tiny, really tiny. You could still lose if you didn't jump over it, but it was kind of surprised you because it made the car really small. Did your thing autocorrect Riz to Wiz? I can speed read. I'm fantastic. think we're at the part now we've kind of hit critical mass here. Disturbing. I'm disturbing? You don't know the half of it. It's enough. That's enough. Okay, we got like 70 something. That's enough. 71. You can play that one forever. You got shit to do. This one. Code Buster. 25 points. Follow the instructions and press the... Oh, that's this one. Wait, hang on. What was the clear... 25. Okay. This one... This is one of the ones that can do the weird, you know... curveball's not a good way to describe it. Because this one will have you do like weird things like holding buttons and make you do things. That's way easier when it's blown up on a television. I can still do that one. It does randomize these, right? Yeah, see, that time you had to hold a directional pad. Those are the ones that trip me out. Where it makes you do like multiple steps in a row. That's what we had last time, isn't it? Maybe there's less things than I remember. I feel like we've done, like, we're only at, like, what, 13 points? We've done that one, too. My brain, like, where it says, like, hold this and press this. Hey! It's this one again. My brain will, like, interpret things weird. Like, that one, sometimes I'll hold A and press down. Like, I get it flipped in my head. This is weird, because I remember... Yeah, this is, like, the 4th time when we've got a level 3 one. It's given us this one in a row. I really thought these it seems like there's only... Yeah, like, this one is... That was the Konami code, wasn't it? I just realized that. It's like the 3rd time we've done it. So it's up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. That's the Konami code. That's called... That's dyslexia. When you... I think I pressed it 7 times. I was trying to talk and count at the same time. Can't do that. Ah, down, left, right. See, that's a different one. Now we're gonna see it a lot. Yeah, it's weird because, like, I only get the things mixed up when I see, like, the symbols. I get where it says hold this, press this. But then it's like it's specifically. I'll look at the symbols, and when I look at the D-pad thing, I got it wrong. I think I rolled the. Ah, damn! I rolled the D-pad weird. See, I saw that. I saw 8, and I saw the A. I was like, oh, press A. All right, this one, man, the fucking noodle thing, 20 points. Ooh, noodles. Send nudes, bulls. I know, like, I know that this puzzle, this type of puzzle, this is a big deal in Japan. Like, this is a really popular kind of puzzle. It's in a lot of Famicom games and things like that. I suck at it so bad. It's in, like, one of the Alex Kidd games, I think. I fuck it up all the time. Like, this, like, I can't... Like, it's this one, right? Okay. God damn it. Fuck. That's not the right one. Oh, it was the right one. Okay, good. I guessed. Damn. What'd I do wrong? It was the left one. When it has to make, like, more than one jump, I can't do it. Yeah, Mario Party. This is a mini game of Mario Party 2, I think. It's one of the ones where you get like an item or something. I cannot do it. Get an item! The chance time! Like the way to do it is you don't instinctively when you try to analyze the puzzle. We just got this one. When you analyze the puzzle, your brain wants to go from the top down, but you don't do that. You go to the bottom and you trace up from the cup. That's the way you do it. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to... Oh, noodles! Okay, just get this one right. God. Oh, God sends his... Oh, no! It's his toughest challenge to his stupidest warriors. It's fucking noodles, man. Yeah, I can hear Toad saying it now, Prodigy. Wario... Oh, I missed! I'm a Wario. I'm gonna win. Sure, it's this one, right? No, it's the other way around. It's the other one? It was left? What really catches me off guard is like the one that's down there that you don't hit. I like visually I see that and it messes with me because I'm like, well, I don't want to do that because I'm gonna hit that one, but I don't because it. Yes, you guys know how the puzzle works. It's just one of those things where it's like mentally in the moment. You know, you only get like 8 seconds to look at this thing. I'm like, oh shit. I stared at that for as long as I could. I still didn't do it. It's a cultural thing, this puzzle. I don't like it. I don't like Sokoban either. I don't like Lode Runner. But those are all like Japanese institutions. Like those are famous over there. Huge sellers. I hate them. I don't like them. But I do like nonograms. I really like P-Cross. I like P-Cross so much that I accidentally sank a video game company by directing our resources to make a P-Cross game that did not turn a profit. So that's, I can't do this one. I can't fucking do this one. This one. Yes, okay, good. Give me a hard one. Don't give me a hard one. I didn't see where to go. I didn't put it in the right one anyways. I need to go on the left. Why do we have to pour the water down a pipe anyways? Just pour it, you got the kettle, pour it directly in the thing. Fuck it, this one. I think it was the second one, I think. When they put a lot of them on the screen, I'm like, dude, I don't fucking know. I know how to do it. I know how to do it, but I don't know how to do it fast. Like this one, I can look at that. Boom, makes sense. It clicks. I get it. When they put any more than like 2, I'm like, oh shit. I choke. Like this. I don't know which one. It's not. Is it this? It's this one. It's all the way over here. See, that's. I know, Hades. So you gotta go bottom to top. It's like a furry convention, bottom to top, right? I get it, but it doesn't. When there's multiple ones that like don't like this one, like when there's multiple ones that like don't get used, it throws me off. I can't trace it because I follow all of it and I get it wrong. Doing good. Doing good. Oh, fuck you. It's this one. That's the one, right? It's not that one. It's the other one. At this point, I'm just like looking at. I'm memorizing the permutations of it. I'm not even solving the puzzle anymore. I'm just like, oh, it's fuck. You asshole. It's this one. No, it's not that one. That goes off to the side. Can you cheat at this? If you pause it, I think it covers this whole screen if you pause it, right? You can't cheat at this. Some of them, when you pause it, you can see past the start screen. But not on this one. They thought of that. I'm stupid, okay? I'm really stupid. I am stupid. I'm not smart. I'm not a smart boy. You had a furry rave? Just the rave? Are they just cutting out the middleman now? They're not even doing the convention, they're just doing only the rave? You had a furry rave come to your hometown recently. You kept getting ads for it, and you're not even a furry. Well, hey, those targeted ads come from somewhere. So maybe you're not being completely honest with us right now. All I'm trying to say is Zuckerberg knows, okay? Stop it! Come on, dude. Google knows that one time, 14 years ago, you Googled the name Lola Bunny to see if that was the name of that character because you couldn't remember it right. And Google never forgot that. And this whole time, it's been waiting for the day to just start serving you ads for a furry convention or a dance or a rave or whatever because it thinks you're going to go to that. It knows. It has you figured out. It has predicted your every movement. And it knows that 14 years ago, you just couldn't remember the stupid rabbit's name. But 14 years later, now's the time. Go to Ticketmaster and get your damn fursuit tickets or whatever. I feel like if you put it in and it's in the right one and it doesn't get down there in time, you should still get credit for it because you got it right. You Googled Sally Acorn one? Say, okay, so I said Lola, but you Googled Sally. That's it. That's it. It remembered that from 2 decades ago. Remembered that this whole time. Your name. Google has had an entry for you in their database with your power word and the photo from your driver's license, and it said Sally Acorn. This guy looked for that. I don't fucking know. This one, God, that's too much. I couldn't figure that one out. You like the art style? That's what they all say. It really did used to be about that though. Like back in the day, and the whole furry fandom used to just be like it was an art style thing because a lot of the art was mostly like comic book style characters, like sketches and things like that, and you know like pin-ups and things like that. Like fan art is really what it was. And it was at one point it was a style, and now it's like well, it's not that, but it's worse. Now it's not just an art style, it's a lifestyle. And that's why it sucks now. I have a case of these in my office at work, like the 12-pack you can buy. I'm probably not going to make one tomorrow because this game's going to piss me off. Just keep doing this. Let me just keep doing it right here. Yeah, the whole thing, like the furry fandom, like back in the day, before the word furry existed, they were called like funny animals, like Bugs Bunny and things like that. They're cartoons. I figured you gave it to me again because I fucked it up the first time. You know, like Wally Gator and stuff like that. They were called funny animals. That was the style. And they were funny because they were like in comedy cartoons. And then I think like with Disney's Robin Hood, they kind of refined it into the more like traditional, like what you would recognize as like an anthropomorphic character. Because then you started having like the Looney Tunes kind of adopted that, and you had cartoons in the 80s and 90s and things of the sort. But it was like there wasn't really like a fandom back then. That's the wrong one. There wasn't really like a fandom back then. It was mostly just like people who, again, it was the art style. They liked the character style. Also, we finally beat the fucking cup noodle thing. Petrie Panic, 20 points. This is really easy when the screen is blown up. Nongshim is a good brand for noodles. The Maruchan cup of noodle, the Nissan I think is the other one. Maruchan, both of those are garbage, but that's the one I have in my office because you get like 12 of them for like $5. It's just something to eat. If I don't bring lunch, it's just a nice thing to have. Like, if I don't bring a lunch of my own and there isn't a catered lunch that day, like there was today, if there's not one of those, then I'll grab like a cup of noodles or something. Because like sometimes I'll be getting a late start to the day. You know, I put on a pot of tea or something and it takes too long to make. I wonder what the other dots look like. What are the other ones? Once we get enough points, we'll go look at the other dots. We'll see what those are. I don't want to start intentionally throwing. Okay, it looks like they're nothing, because I hovered over a few and there's nothing there. On my way to the little worm guy. Little wormy. Yeah, I had one of my roommates a long time ago. When I had roommates, she used to crack an egg into ramen. She would also do like weird shit, like not put the seasoning in the noodles, but like melt the thing like a slice of cheese on top of it. I don't fuck with that. That's weird. but putting an egg in it, along with the seasoning and like the soy sauce and all that. There's a company out there, this is not sponsored content, they're called Ramen Bay, B-A-E, like the slang term, and they sell a big bag of the dehydrated shit that they put inside the pack too, like the little vegetables and chunks of meat and crap like that. You can buy a big ass bag of just that stuff to like add another scoop of it to your ramen. You know, kind of pimp it out. I bought a bag. It's fine. I bought a bag of it. It's good stuff. They also sell one that's just like the shrimp, little flavored shrimp, dehydrated shrimp. They sell that too. But I remember I sent Fandramon a picture because I wasn't sure how much to put in there. I put too much, and it like it fucked up the whole bowl. It was like overflowing and stuff. And Fandramon thought it was funny. She was like, "What did you do?" I'm like, "I put too much in there." Oh, so you know about him? Yeah. Yeah, the little spiral fish cake thing, whatever that is. It has the Dreamcast logo that tastes like shrimp. I like how there's an emoji for that, not a fucking orca. This also seems like one of the games that you could not lose at. Yeah, the little sack of ramen based stuff, like it's fine. I think when I saw him because I saw like an ad for him on something, and they had like a coupon code or whatever, and it was kind of I mean, you got a lot of it. I don't remember how many bowls of ramen I used it with, but it was enough that I felt like I got my money's worth, and the quality wasn't terrible. It really is like, it is just the shit that they put in the thing, though. It is more of the dehydrated stuff. That's all it is, but it's good stuff. Maze Days, 15 points. Use the molecule transferring units. The molecular man. I think they sell different flavors now. I remember when I saw them, they only had the one, like this, I guess, regular flavor. But now they have like spicy garlic. They have one that's like only the little seafood discs that are. Oh shit! I'm not smart. Throwing curveballs at me. This intrigues me how, like, I don't think it generates yeah, I don't think it's generating a maze every time. I think some of these are, like, fixed spawns. Maze Craze on the Atari generates mazes. That's when the screen, like, flashes really obnoxiously. That's what it's doing. Like, dude, you managed to figure that out with, like, 128 bytes of RAM. You got it to generate on an entire maze on the screen? Cool. Why does it blink? They did that back then because that was the way to show that, like, the system was thinking. Because there was, you know, they hadn't invented the loading screen yet. So that's why it looks really obnoxious. God damn it, god damn it, god damn it, god damn it! It's really hard to get through the little mazes. Like, you catch on all the walls. It's not as generous with, like, letting you kind of, like, get through the thing. No, it's not that one. It's this one. You fucker! Okay. This, that, good. Got it. Doesn't matter. We're done. I thought I could, like, short circuit it, get around it really quickly. No, I can't. All right, this is the count. What's the total? Oh, that's funny. Good, let's do it. Count them frogs. 1, 2, 3 frogs. Ah, ah, ah. Count them up, tally them. Look at that. Told you I was right. I know my numbers. 1, 2, 3. That time there's 4. Go on, see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A lot of frogs that time. So many frogs there that if they go to a restaurant, they automatically put the 15% gratuity on. 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I ever put more than 10 on there? Like more than 9? Just one. One guy. That was a hard one. Real brain buster there. Frog legs, I feel like, are a desperation food. I think there were 7. Yeah, I screwed it up. I was talking and counting again. I can't do that. They're not. It's not really a. If you have like nothing to eat, you live in the fucking swamp. Then yeah, you can eat frog legs. It's a protein source, but there's no need to eat them today. There's no meat. There's nothing. It's you gotta eat like 50 of them just to get the equivalent of like 1 drumstick. Also, you really can't eat the rest of the frog either. It's one of those like bringing undue suffering and harm to animals for no reason. Because you don't need to eat that shit. Your local supermarket sells frog legs in the seafood section. Well, where else are they gonna put it? It's one of those things where it's like, I don't know. It's like one of those. It's like close enough. I like it when they move fast. It's funny when they move fast.
It's French. It's crap.
You guys talking about his cargo? That's why I saw you. Yeah. That's one of those things. Like escargot is not really, you know. That's like one of those. That's like a bougie thing, though. That's not really like a poverty food. I don't know many rich people bragging about eating, you know, artisanal fucking frog legs. It's not really a thing that happens. That's like what your folks do, Nessie. I was gonna see if I can click it a lot of times. Yeah, crawfish is one of those like crustaceans that like there's no meat whatsoever. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, the meat, like the animal absorbs the flavor, whatever you cook it in. But so do a lot of things. Tofu does that really well. And you can eat, like, when you buy the brick of tofu, you can eat that whole fucking thing. All of that is eatable. With the crawfish, you gotta pull off, like, 3/4 of its body and suck the meat out of its ass, and that's the only thing you can eat. Unless you're one of those sociopaths that sucks out all the guts from the other half you rip off. That's gross. Don't do that. You know, it's like, it's not really a thing. It's not... Don't eat that. If you're gonna eat the crustacean type, eat the shrimp, whatever. They make really big ones of those, you know. You can eat those. You eat the bugs. Whatever that fucking meme is. Find my behind. Fellas, you know about that? Everybody's looking to find that behind. He's really is matched by the hair. That's how you do this one. I've never had escargot. I'm never gonna eat it. That sounds gross. Uh-oh. What's this guy? It's like eating boogers. That's why I'm not gonna eat it. You have to look at a hand, too. The girls I know say I got a lot of flavor. Sam Hyde. They're making Extreme Peace that's coming out next month. I'm gonna watch it. It's funny. Damn it. It's that guy. I'm trying to think too fast. Okay. This is the pointy guy. It's the only one of them.
It's free real estate.
It's the wrong show. It's the other guys. Jim, come get your damn house. I think we needed 15, right? 15 or 20? Sometimes it is like sometimes on the red ones you can't just look at the hair. You can do that. Ah, this one too, huh? Damn. No, ranting about Sam Hyde definitely sounds like a Tim Heidecker thing. Why do all these guys look like Bart Simpson? They all tend to blend together at some point. They're all Bart. Do the Bart man. Man, oh, his hand was up. Alright, it's fine. We got enough. He's there, DSP. Alright, this one. Cavity Calamity. This is that Dynamite Heady Final Boss thing going on here. Got that dark demon. Got that dog in me. Got that dark demon in me.
Think you can get it inside mine?
Fuck, it's right here. Damn it. It's fucking Craig Stadler. God damn it, Craig. But making me laugh with the sexual innuendos. Yeah, my parents didn't ban, they didn't ban, The Simpsons in my house where I grew up. I didn't see that one over there. Strangely, though, my parents did, like, they didn't want me watching, like, Are You Afraid of the Dark and stuff like that, because that was spooky. They thought it was a little too, what's the word I'm thinking of? A little too intense for a kid. Even when they rolled out the TV ratings, they gave it like Y7. I remember my parents were like, "Yeah, you probably shouldn't watch that show. It's kind of spooky." Because some of them, like, that's the thing with like Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark is that 95% of the episodes are fucking stupid. They're not scared. They're nothing. It's dumb. But then there's like 3 that will fuck you up if you watch them. Oh no. Okay. Too many things. Oh man. Oh, it was all the way to the left. Jesus Christ. Your mom thought Billy and Mandy was too mean-spirited? See, I'm trying to think. I don't think there's anything on Cartoon Network. That was the thing is, my parents didn't want me to watch Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Not because they thought it was a bad influence, but because it came on at like 10:30 at night. And they were like, you're not going to stay up that late to watch that. Fuck that. I'm like, but it's Friday or whatever. Whenever it came on, I'm like, it's late and it's not a school night. Like, yeah, you're not gonna stay up and watch this fucking Space Ghost show. No, Are You Afraid of the Dark did not have a dog in the opening credits that barks to the intro, but it does have a creepy clown with a weird shadow on it. Goosebumps didn't have that, they just had Michael Jackson. Match that, there we go. Tetris, boom, there it is. P-spin, Dirty South style back to back. That didn't work. That's not the, technically that was the shape. Technically that was the shape, okay? This wasn't the right orientation. But you know, not being the right orientation, that's a problem that I've run into interpersonally many times in my life. Courage the Cowardly Dog, I could see parents not wanting kids to watch that, because there were definitely episodes of that show, like the one with the big fucking white face. That was a weird one. Like, I could see being like a little kid and being fucking terrified of that. I know people, like, I thought King Ramses was funny. I thought that shit was hilarious, and the song was fun and everything else. But I do know, like, there were people that were slightly younger than me who are terrified of the Return of the Slip. Like, they're fucking terrified of that. They don't like it, and they don't want to see it as adults because they don't want to dredge up those memories. I'm like, I thought it was funny.
That's a lot of damage.
It is, we fucked up the pyramid that one time. Managos, King Ramsey! It's fucking, it's like a, what kind of fucking plague is that? It's like, it's just bad music? There's like locusts, there's like a flood, there's like bad music. It's funny. The thing where it's, I've quoted it on the stream before. It's like, that's 3. You're out of ammo, mister. I've said that. It's from Courage. That's whenever Eustace manages to tough out all 3 of the plagues, the curses, and then he's like, that's it. You're out of ammo. Return the slab or suffer my curse. What fucks me up about this one's really kind of insidious with how they designed this game, is because they're not all Tetris pieces. Like, some of them are, but some of them they put like 1 extra dot on it. So it's like it's shapes that you're familiar with, and then a couple that you're not. It's weird. It's that Mickey's Magical Tetris Challenge pieces we got going on here. It's that weird shit. It's really incredible how perfect of a design Tetris is. Like with the tetrominoes, oh, they're not the right shape. Because it's like, it's every permutation that you can make of 4 blocks, those are the Tetris pieces. And if it doesn't work with 3, and it definitely does not work with 5, because people have tried that, it sucks. And then, like, that's really it. You can't really permutate on it. It kind of is what it is. Then there's that one, there's that bootleg Famicom game that's called, like, Pyramid. And it's like, yeah, Tetris, but what if they were triangles? I'm like, this is the worst thing I've ever fucking played. This goes beyond just not working, and it is just a bad idea. Why did you... I feel like whoever was making that game, Pyramid, they had an idea, and they got so far along with it before they realized it was bad that the sunk cost fallacy sank in. And they were like, we gotta finish it, because we've already invested so much time in this stupid-ass game. Yeah, Tetris, well, the triangles is not a good game at all, but we gotta finish this, because otherwise we're gonna have wasted our time. $50 points. 50 pieces. we looking here? We got a lot of games to finish. We might not. It's only 10:30. Let's do some of the harder ones. Do some of the hard ones. Like this one right here. Odd man out. You got to pick the one that's different. What's that one? There's a triangular Rubik's Cube? Well, if it's a triangle, it ain't a cube. There's a name for those. It's called like a minx or something, right? But the Chompy Turtle... Okay, I'll do that one for you, Fandramon. It's like the Chompy Turtle one's an easy one. God, I hate this shit. Okay, that's the different one. The Rainbow Snake one is really hard. They're all the same. No, they're not the same. That's different. It's the highlight on the head. What expression is that? Anguish? There's not as many permutations of this as I thought there were. This is one of those games that, interesting one. This is one of the ones that, when you get it in random rotation, it's one of the ones that trips you up because, like, there's a lot to take in and process as soon as you see it. But when you only play this one over and over again and you know it's going to be 4 cards and you got to pick the one, you know what I mean? When you know the setup, because you're intentionally playing that one, it's not hard. It gets substantially easier. I don't know. Yeah. That pinwheel doesn't really animate correctly. I kind of like the Rainbow Snake thing. It's cute. The frog one's kind of tricky. Sorry. Ah, man. Yeah, when you play them back to back like that, a lot of them lose their difficulty. Honestly, the ones I have the most trouble with are the ones that are purely like time and reaction based. Alright, Fandramon requested Munch a Bunch, 20 points, okay? You're a hungry monster. Eat as much as you can, as fast as you can. Press A to chomp, okay? Here, nom, nom, nom. There's one thing I learned from BattleBots, it's always be chomping, okay? You can still chomp after the fact, too. Little bonus chomps right there. Chomp them. You get a little remix there. It's like that. What's the thing on the end that he eats? It's like a molecule or something. What is that? What is that? It's like a star. I don't know. It's cool looking. Nom, nom, nom. One, and then eat all the rest. Is he eating PlayStation buttons? He is, isn't he? It's all the square, circle, and then, well, the one on the end is not an X. Sorry, cross, depending on what country we're talking about here. nom, 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 nom. Yum, yum, eat 'em up. Oh, man. It's a little too fast. Anyway, I got this one. That really is the button. If you had a turbo button, you could just not lose. You could get to 999. Yeah, but just button mashing A, I can't beat the last one. Can't beat that one either. I don't want a turbo button. That's not in the spirit of the challenge. You know what I mean? Which one is also difficult? This one. Button masher. 25 points. Fuck me. Okay, I want to see something real quick. Oh, okay. So, all right. If you press one that's not on there, it doesn't auto fail you. So yeah, you can just roll the D-pad and press A. It's not hard. I thought you had to press exactly what was on the screen. Like that was what, down, up, and then A twice. If you can press them in any order, but if you press anything not on the screen, I thought it was an insta fail. No, you can just roll the D-pad and just do. Okay. Well, this is not hard. When I saw this and I saw that it was like 20-something points, I was like, that doesn't make any sense because that was really hard. Why has there not been a PlayStation serial? Has there been an Xbox one? They made Xbox like Body Wash, right? They haven't really made like an Xbox serial. I know they did the Nintendo cereal system. That was one of those things that like nostalgia tubers always have, that commercial of the kids that were jumping through the TV and they fucking turned into corn versions of Link and shit like that. It's one of those weird things because it's like, I'm old enough to remember that stuff like that, okay? I was there. A lot of the people that are like yearning for that stuff, there's two kinds of people. It's people who never lived through it and they're like barely 20 and they're yearning for a period they never knew. They don't know that it tastes like shit. That cereal tastes like garbage. It tastes like crap. A lot of that stuff did. Or it's people that are old enough to remember the Nintendo cereal thing, and they've forgotten. Their rose-tinted glasses are so intense that they just think it tasted like straight up ambrosia, and it didn't. It tasted like cardboard that had sugar on it, and the marshmallows were garbage. It's just you miss being a kid. You don't like the cereal. You miss the fact that you're in your 40s and that you can't just watch fucking Duncan the Last Dinosaur and eat your shitty cereal that has your choice of The Legend of Zelda or the Mario shapes or whatever. The two different bags in the box. It's stupid. It's like people hoarding the G Fuel flavors. It's like the time I dumped the Keemstar one in the toilet for that video I did. Yeah, G Fuel stuff, like, it goes bad. Like, you're gonna hoard that stuff, it goes bad. Just enjoy it now when you can actually, like, have it. Don't sit on it and be like, oh, I'm gonna open this in 40 years and eat it. Don't. Drink it now. While it tastes good, drink it now. So you can at least experience it, and don't just have this rotten stuff that's sitting in your cupboard forever. It's really weird that there's like a whole kind of cottage industry around, like, people like Dinosaur Dracula did a lot of it. When he was X Entertainment and stuff like that, Matt, he would buy like old candies and write these little articles about it. He really kind of fueled a lot of this yearning for a time that's already passed. It's not a bad thing. He's a good guy. but he wrote a lot of things about that, and he would have like these expired candies. I remember from when I was a kid and stuff like that. He would like people would just have like unopened things of these and then sell them on eBay for God knows how much money, and he would buy them and open them up and bullshit with them. I remember one of the videos they did. He had a roll of cinnamon lifesavers from 1992 or 94, the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 promotion. They were called Hot Rings, and they had turned into just soot. You know, they were gritty. They were still lifesavers on the roll, but he like opened up a sealed package of this candy from 30 years ago, and like bit one of them off the roll. They were all stuck together. And he sucked on it for like 20 seconds and talked about it, and then he just kind of stared at the camera for a second. He deadpans everything. It's funny, and he just like spits the candy out on the ground, and you can hear it hit the ground. And yeah, LA Beast, yeah, he does it too. He you know, Ashens did it too for a while, but he's like the British version of it. But you know, LA Beast eats like rain. Eventually, they're gonna run out of. You're gonna run out of expired food, right? Because, like, how many sealed packages of Sonic Hot Rings can there still be? Not many. And you just open one and you've eaten it, you know, it's... this one, we're not going to finish this set of games... Okay. We're not going to finish this one tonight. I'm going to run out of time. I got stuck on something. I don't know what I got stuck on. I think it was 9 volts games, honestly, is what got me. Do I need to get... I'm not going to get 100. I'm not going to do this. This one, I got stuck talking about stuff, and I'm like, there we go. Let's try to do the harder ones here. Let's do the boss. We'll do the boss, because we only got to do 5 on this. Hungra. I'm hungry. I got a sandwich in the refrigerator. Hit him with that bazooka. 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 Use magic. Hit him with that ice. The Grasse. Wasn't that a show? The Grasse? Like a high school show? Who names the monster Refiller? What does that mean? Like the soda? I'm hit him with that overpower. I should have cast Overpour. He is the refiller after all, right? It would have been his thing. Munchor. Knee drop him with that. And Neil to DeGrasse Tyson. I like how they had to put a timing element in this one to make it a boss, because without it, it's just 3 rounds of that game where it says haze or praise. And with that soup. Oh, man. I've never heard that. Uh-oh. He got me. Incredible damage. Dead. Hit him with that soup. No soup for you. Bazooka. Bazooka. Big bazongas. Stay dread. That's what Ross is doing. Got them fucking dreadlocks. Stay in dread. That was not intentional. That was not intentional, by the way. Your world got rocked. Ha, ho, ha, he, ha, ho. So the music that's playing right now, I'm gonna explain. I'm gonna tell you something. Somebody who's eating something that's too hot. Now that's all you're gonna hear now. For the rest of your life, when you hear this shit, you're gonna be like, "That's somebody who bit a burrito that's too hot." Somebody ate a jalapeno popper. They got a spicy one. I've ruined it. I've ruined it for you guys. It says Coupe de Grace, whatever. He said Neil deGrasse Tyson in chat. Every time I see that man's name, I think of that fucking meme, where it's just like a picture of him like superimposed over like a galaxy, and it says, "People don't think the universe be like it is, but it do." I see that in my head every time. All these enemies look weird. They have a tiny little neck. I should have hit him with the hiccups. Oh, is it pronounced jalapeno? My bad. I'll take your word for it. You seem trustworthy. I have 999 hit points. This guy's gonna one-shot me? If I miss, he's gonna one-shot me? I also think of that thing that somebody did. This was a long time ago. He's probably posted it way more times since then. But he has that stupid joke he posted multiple times on Twitter, where it was like, if you took all of the veins in a person's body and laid them out into ends, that person would die. Like you think it's like a bait and switch. It's like he's gonna tell you how long it would be in miles, right? It's gonna be crazy. Because everybody knows that piece of trivia about like how your intestines are like stupidly long, so they're gonna think it's gonna be the same thing. But it's like, no, yeah, if you take the guy's veins out, he dies. Haha, funny. But he posted that joke like a bunch of times, and like somebody took a screenshot. I guess they just searched his tweet history. And they just posted every time he did that with the date stamp. And it's just all they did. It's the same joke. He posted it multiple times. But he didn't just copy and paste the thing, because he typed it in every time because the wording was slightly different. So it's like he just thought about it, right? And he was like, "Oh, it's been a year and a half. I'm gonna tell the vein joke again." Friends are like, how are friends like balloons? Damn it. That's fine. We don't need 5 points. Outrageous damage. Outrageous. 999 points of damage. Oh no, we have another thing. Shit. We're back in the game. Guys, tap me in, coach. I'm ready to play. Friends are like balloons. Yeah, when you stab them, they die. That's funny. Did you get Neil to write that joke for you? Whoop. Dungeon dilemma. More like dungeon diarrhea. Where's my cursor? Oh, it's right here. Where's my damn thing? All right. Well, we really didn't get through that. I mean, we're in the middle of, what was that? It's Krygor, right? No, Orbulon. He's the one. We did Mona, we did 9 volt, we did like 2/3 of Krygor. We got stuck on a lot of Mona's or 9 volts ones, I guess. I don't know. I think we also kind of got a head start because like when we did them on Monday, I'm pretty sure Jimmy and Wario, the introduction only has 13 games. So there's less to do, and I think Jimmy also has like 1 or 2 rows less than the others, I think. Because a lot of Jimmy's games, he inherits them from the chapters you just did. So most of them are inherited from like the other 3, so he draws from those. So he doesn't have a lot of games of his own. So yeah, we kind of, it's taken a while. Now I'm worried that we're not going to finish it Monday. We might finish it Wednesday, because if it doesn't, we still have like 3 1/3 chapters to do, so it's going to take more time. I don't know. I was kind of hoping we'd get another 3 done and do 3, 3, and 3, but I don't know. And so we'll pick it up on Monday. We'll knock out as much of it as we can. It might be nice if we don't finish it Monday. We'll finish it Wednesday, and then we'll play some LSD Dream Emulator after that. We'll get to do some more dreams. Okay, we're not gonna let those memes be dreams. We're gonna do it. Okay, do it. Stupid fucking meme. Who was that guy? Mutt from Indiana Jones. Anyways, I don't think I need to look at this, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it real quick. All right. Yes, I'm correct on that. So, that's it for tonight's stream. But Friday, come back Friday, because you definitely come back Friday. The unbox we're doing, the first 45 or so minutes of the stream. Hey, we got viewer mail. I got a box from Clear Black. I got some more AliExpress stuff that I forgot about from earlier this year. Sorry to who sent that in. I appreciate you not outing yourself by bothering me about opening it, even though I mentioned earlier this year, I think I figured out who was doing that. All right, and then I also got a booster pack of cards from Solo, the kid who made the Doodle Heroes game. So we're going to be opening that. We're going to do that one first, and then that one, and then we'll do Clear Black's box, and then we'll do the AliExpress ones. It's a bunch of lapel pins, I think, because when I got the mail from AliExpress, we got a bunch of plushies, a bunch of pins and buttons, and a bunch of like other things that weren't those 2 things. We did the plushies, we did the other things, and then I set the pins and buttons because there was too many of them to do. Like I said, I think one of y'all ordered a bunch of stuff before the tariffs hit at the beginning of the year. So when all that arrived, it was like just all one last call, I guess. So we're doing that. So that's gonna come in. That's Friday's show, and then the game we're starting is the Room 4. Okay, I just installed it on Steam before this stream. Done in there. We've done the first 3 Room games. The first one was a backup game, and we liked it so much that I went and got the other 3 and installed them all. And the fourth, there's one that's VR, but it's like a side story. The 1, 2, 3, and 4, the mainline games all follow the same story, and we're committed to seeing it. Right, we got to finish it. So we're on the 4th and final one, and then the VR one is like it takes place in the universe of the 4, but it's not, canon to it, I guess. So, because I don't have a VR thing, and we don't do that on Gatorbox, so we're not missing anything by not doing the VR one. But we are going to start the 4th one on Friday. So we're going to do that. It's going to be a lot of fun. It starts at 9 o'clock Central Time, PM. I said night. The PM was implied, but just in case. So that's all I got for you on the stream tonight. I got a 3-day weekend coming up, so tomorrow's my Friday, which is Thursday. Not the stream is Friday, the real Friday when we do the stream. Okay, not tomorrow. Good. I'm losing you. But I got a 3-day to work on some stuff. I really need to hammer out some projects. I got a lot of things to sort. And I know Goose, I owe Goose a logo, Tune About Tony a logo, and fixing some stuff on his website. And I got a friend of mine who has like a local business, and he needs to update. He sent me a bunch of pictures to put on his website to redo his website. So I'm gonna try to knock all this out, as many as I can, really quick, and we'll see how that goes. So Friday, the room 4, viewer mail boxes. I'll see you guys in the Discord in the meantime. Thank you for coming out to the stream. I really appreciate it. Take care. I love you. God bless. Sleep well. Don't let the bed bugs bite.